Good evening, hello, welcome to Division 5 Abu Dhabi. This one's going to be a lot of fun, I've got a feeling for it tonight. It's probably most likely going to be a dry race as it is Abu Dhabi, but we're going to find out in a few seconds what quality is going to be like. I am joined tonight with the one and only, ladies and gents, but it's Lincoln.
Hi.
Oh god, it's you, isn't it?
It is, unfortunately. Got to put with me.
I just hyped you up and, you know, and...
I said hi.
Yeah, hi. You know, let's get all the hype in the world and just, hi, how's it going? You know, I was hype, okay, and now you've ruined it.
What more do you want?
Like, I don't know, have an actual intro next time, okay? Not acceptable behaviour.
Well,
I can't get the staff.
you're the streamer.
Honestly.
You get the intro.
So what do? Just sit
Just
there
say
and do
hi.
nothing?
Yeah, just say hi.
Well, that's not very fair on me at all, is it now? We should be equality here. You need to do as much as I do, if not more.
Nah.
Because remember... Yeah, but I've got to look around all the drivers.
I don't get paid enough.
Yeah, that takes... Oh, okay, that'd be why, yeah. I get paid clearly loads of money that
Obviously.
I don't know about.
Oh, dear. Love it. Absolutely love it.
I really don't, actually. Hello, welcome everyone. I did an intro, and Lincoln already messed it up. So we're on to a good start tonight.
I think you messed it up, but, you know.
I didn't mess it
Not
up at all.
naming
That's the
names.
first intro I've actually done successfully, you know. Oh my god, they shut the door. I'm gonna turn the light off. Oh my god, I get to turn the light off. Oh, it feels so beautiful turning off the light. You've got no idea.
Wow.
Oh, it's dry. I'm
Oh,
thoroughly
what?
disappointed. Do you reckon they got the settings right this week?
Well, I
There's
believe...
a good chance they didn't.
I believe Dano's the host, so he's normally pretty decent.
Alright, we're going to go through the settings quickly because I'm not having another restart after this. Yeah, that's alright. Ellis already retiring because...
Another
Quali ban again? He's got two
ban.
quali ban, yeah.
So one last race in this race as well.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
YOLO, Dano.
Yep. That's all good in my opinion.
It's all gravy.
Yes. Yeah. I think we're all good to go.
We are indeed.
This is celebrations
Who is?
time.
Let's
Wait,
get
they
out
got
the
the
track.
settings
Welcome
right.
McLaren.
Guys, in chat. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that.
McLaren of
For 1 second.
Mr. Crunchy Bear.
Dano, yo, hello, Chris. Just going to chill here for a bit. Lol, yeah, I can't. Don't blame you. I mean, you only got to beat 2 drivers, so. Oh, I need to get some
Yeah, it should just be
MFD
17.
settings up.
Why didn't
There we go.
nobody
You happy with that?
who was late?
Why do I have to spectate an orange car? That's
We-
just ruined the mood already.
We might have Kabuki for the race.
Ooh,
It all depends.
who's gonna have no
he
stars?
can
It's
get
not making a
back.
difference.
He should be able to put the setup on even if he's doing for the race.
No, you
Oh,
only
you
get
have to put
set
it
up
in
if you join in
quali, don't you?
Q1.
You have to put it in quali. No, you still.
But to be fair, most F5 drivers don't use subs, they don't even know what they bloody are.
Hey, surely if you haven't,
Anyway.
surely if you haven't gone out in quali, you can put the setup on.
Yes, Dano,
Because
it's
he's not
me,
in
of
Park
course.
Ferme.
I got it right. Apart from he's on.
Yes, but if you've not took part in quali,
Oh yeah, I see what you mean,
you're not in
but
Park
the
Ferme,
thing is... But if you also didn't go in qualifying, then you also ain't going to be able to race because you have 110%.
Oh, no,
so you shouldn't be able to race
we give
because of that
Kabuki the
reason.
chance. We give him a chance. No,
Okay.
last to first challenge and all that.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen it, done it before. Not around this track. This track is actually extremely hard to overtake. I'm going to go through that in a minute. But I was,
Well,
there's a few interesting drivers.
there is the long straight to overtake, and then the next little straight with a DRS you can overtake as well.
Right, let me go through this by corner by corner. Turn 1, you don't really get an opportunity unless the one is straight. Turn 2, turn 3, hit, one line. You're not going to overtake it. Though you can make a move here. It's his left-hander at turn 4. Risky, can do it. It's turn 5, no around the outside. You can set you off turn 6 here for the inside. Probably go at the inside of turn 6, you run wide, you get a bad exit. Means you get straight back up to you along this long straight. On this long straight, you also have DRS activated points, which is back at the penultimate corner. So depending on how well you make that move at turn 5, it was turn 5, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. No, it's turn 6. I don't bloody know. It's turn 7. You can make a move here to the left braking point, but same problem again. You got an DRS activation point in the exit corner. So you run in there too deep. You don't get DRS. You're screwed on the straight. But if you do get DRS, you go back around them. If they made an overtake on the straight back before to re-overtake them into this next chicane, which you can go up the inside, you can also go around the outside. Problem is it ties through this bit here. If you get it wrong through there, you're taking off your rival and yourself. I've seen an overtake attempt through that left-hander, about 3 wide in the F2 race, and all 3 of them made contact. Made a double overtake around the outside around that one. These 2 right-handers, not possible. You can dive bomb in the right-hander here. Not advised. You can crash out so easy there. And you can make a cheeky left-handed dive bomb there. I made one of those stick. It is actually possible to do that. Previous corner, not possible. It's penultimate corner. I thought about a move here, but once again, you know, it's just too fast. You oversteer or you understeer, and it just goes wrong. Last corner, again, not really going to happen, I'm afraid. So, you know, Abu Dhabi, you've got overtaking points, but the problem is every opportunity you get, a driver has a fellow opportunity to re-get an overtake done on you at the next couple of corners. So, there you go, F5. There's your overtaking strategy for the race.
It depends.
If any of you are paying much attention.
To me, it depends how tactical you are with your overtakes on this track. And I'm not going to say where,
yes,
because I might have that tactic on Thursday.
I mean, where Dano is on track, that previous corner, I've seen a lot of drivers in the race, in F2 particularly, they kind of lift off through that second bit where you need to put on the throttle, and it actually cost them massively, obviously on the drive heading towards that left-hander. So I was able to go up around the outside or up the inside of a few drivers just because they're lifting off of the second part. If you're going to lift off, do it on corner entry so you get the power on and carry the corner speed. That's good advice. And I don't give out much advice, so take that.
Some of your advice is terrible, but yeah.
When it comes to overtakes, it's not.
Dano's not took the brake line there.
Way, Rocky Man extra stream. God damn it, yes I did, Slytherin. How are you, Slytherin?
Yes, he's in a lot of pain, bless him.
Yes.
Yeah, that's correct, Slytherin. His advice is always bad.
Oi! Chris and Dano sharing some nice little, I don't know, sportsmanship. That's
title
what I was
rivalry. Friendly.
No, sportsmanship.
A friendly title rivalry going on there.
Oh, yeah. Give it 6 races. They've taken each other out several times and hate each other.
Oh,
hello,
dear.
Hippo.
Bless him.
Oh, Locker.
Hippo, the leg.
Locker backing me up in chat there. Love you for that. Right, Chris. Right. I need to talk about Chris for a second. He wasn't happy he didn't get any stream time at USA. Or whichever track it was. I think it was USA. But the problem is, Chris had no setup at USA, so I wasn't expecting him to actually make any overtakes at all.
You wasn't expecting him to get a third. Never mind, fight for the win.
Yeah, that's the other thing. How could you expect a driver with no setup to get third? I mean, crazy. But either way, I'm sorry and apologise for not getting any of your overtakes on stream.
I think.
You'd be happy.
Are you on board with him?
Yes.
Yeah,
he's not using any RS, so he's not getting any stream time this time.
Chris.
If you're not using RS, I'm not going to follow you.
Only one driver will now be getting knocked out. We've had this having this qualifying
keep it friendly in the chat, Mr. Slytherin. You can't be having a go at my locker. That's not how that works.
So leave Locker alone.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
Earlier I did say in the F5 chat I'd give Locker's Aston away because he was being mean to me.
Was he being mean to you though?
He was.
Why was he being mean?
I can't remember exactly what it was. I can't bother to scroll through the chat, but it was really horrible.
Was he?
Yeah.
Can you just not take it?
Nope.
Oh.
Can't take anything.
No, you can't. I know that.
Oh,
from experience. And a few drivers in the chat tonight probably know about. Oh, that's an S8. Lincoln, there's an S8. Enjoy reading out loud.
Okay. If I'm not reading it before I read it out. So if anything's bad in it, I apologise.
Oh yeah.
Wise Phoenix, which I believe is Zybrad. Always forget, but I believe it's going to be a love-hate relationship for them to one race that's going to like each other, and how be kind to each other the next race are going to hate each other.
Can you put that in my words?
If anybody can translate, that'd be much appreciated.
I think it's all about Chris and Dano, and they're going to have a love-hate relationship because they're going for the championship.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Look at James Petty, by the way. I know this driver. I've raced with this driver. He goes P3 at 37.2. He's actually a very nice chap. If you ever find that you want to talk to someone, even for like a few minutes, just, you know, waste some time away, Go speak to James. He's a lovely chap, and you'll have a nice conversation with him.
Yeah.
Oh, Dano on the other hand is. How have you spun there, lad? What? He spun on corner.
Was he just letting people
out of the
through?
way?
I think
Yeah, but he actually did spin. No, he rotated.
I don't know.
But he rotated. Was he thinking he was going to get held up? So instead, he spun his car around. That is the most interesting strategy I've ever seen in my life.
Cutting corners.
Oh, I've just upped you.
You just, yeah, I've just seen him. He went on it slow, so I don't think.
Oh, if you do it slowly, I mean, it's not really classed as cutting corners, is it?
No, he hasn't gained out from it. He's just not. He just completely knocked up the corner.
Oh, well, I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's have a look at Locker, shall we? Locker's had an interesting start this season.
Don't give Locker screen time.
Wait, he's not even using DRS. Oh, there's no DRS at the
No,
start.
there isn't DRS on the main straight.
Oh, I'm just being an idiot now, okay. The usual.
Hey,
come on,
how much do you reckon you'll gain from that little bit?
Eh?
How much do you reckon you gain having DRS there?
Oh, I don't know, half a second?
No. Probably half a tenth.
Maybe less than that.
Half a tenth, most likely. That is
no, because it'll help you on your acceleration.
No.
I suppose they have to have DRS if you're in 7th gear. You can't have it any lower than 7th. Is that something which is the case, maybe?
I don't look into it that deep.
I don't look into that deep. Maybe
Ellis,
there probably is a rule that you have to be in a
race
2nd gear.
like? Ellis, you could have checked it before you retired for your quali ban, you know.
Hippo's gone for a spin.
Because we don't know.
Oh my god, what was that? I just saw Oh my god, James has crashed the pit wall.
Oh, James.
Oh my god.
Oh, James.
I just saw a flying wing come into shot. That was the most funniest thing ever.
Oh, James. Why?
I was watching the spun car of Hippo and I just see a flying front wing come into shot. Poor James. Oh dear. What's the weather for the actual race?
I've just said that. I've just said it. I've just said it, boy. Listen.
Oh well, I was too busy watching James hit a pit wall.
Listen, I just told him. He could have checked it. He could have.
Yeah, we can't see it, mate.
He could have quickly checked it.
Yeah, we got no idea.
No, so only one of your fellow F5 drivers will be able to tell you. The weather.
Yes, if you ask them.
We are 99.9% sure the weather will be dry. As Fruit Boy has just said, it's dry all session.
Oh, that's a shame.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, it's not a shame at all, you know.
Any surprise? This Destroyer's done an absolutely fantastic
Locker, you just
lap.
binned it, mate. Locker?
Yeah,
Whoever said Locker go
spun.
bin it, well, he's just gone and done it. It was Slytherin. Of course it was Slytherin. Yes. So it's a Ferrari. Yes, a Ferrari spun in front. Why do you keep spinning when I'm not looking at you?
To be fair, everyone just needs to beat a 37-2 and they'll be through.
It is a good point. But can they do it? Have they got the strength, the ability to go beat a 37-2?
Don't think so. I think we'll...
Well, I say that, but Destroyer's done a 40.3, but somehow class in front of him. So as long as you set a lap time.
I think we'll be seeing 14 drivers in Q2. I can't see...
Fruit Boy's tired.
Can't see some
in
people...
the pits, thank God.
Yeah, obviously. I can't see...
It's not obvious at all.
I can't see some people beating a 37-2, to be honest with you.
No, I can't. Skyline's done a decent lap a couple of minutes ago with a... Getting something to P10, which is nice and safe.
Retires, yeah. 100% safe.
They're all crashing in the pits now. Blue goes P9 with a 38.0, not bad at all.
Not
Who's
too
the next
shabby.
one that I want to watch? I want to watch Timmer's lap. The problem is he's not exactly anywhere near to being actually starting a lap. Right, he's on a lap. Are you on a lap, sir? Mr. Destroyer is on
Skyline's
a lap,
up.
I think. Yes.
Skyline's up by 2
Who does
seconds.
it? There's a lot of cars in that second sector.
Okay.
So it's going to do a 38.3.
37
Okay, no, it's 3 seconds.
Not enough to guarantee through, but that, I would say that should be safe.
What do you mean that's not enough to guarantee?
Because he's not
That is definitely
guaranteed because of James Petty. 2 tenths off his time. When he's out. You get me?
No, not really.
Oh, for God's sake.
Why didn't we push to the bottom then?
Because, for some reason, it just pushes him down to the lowest of people that could get through to Q2.
Oh.
Instead of them being in Q2, they're obviously out. So it's one less driver.
I see. Did you read the next few comments? I don't reread them out if you already read them out.
No, I haven't. But you need to pay attention a bit more, mate.
I'm trying to pay attention to several things at once. It's too hard, okay? I can't cope. I need some sort of... This is what you're here for anyway.
I'm just here for the bounce, mate.
I know, you're just gonna mess with me. James done the exact same thing as what I've done in one of my races. Honestly, it's so easy to do. I've lost a championship from hitting a pit wall before. It doesn't get more heartbreaking than that. So Hippo saying, I'm trying a new setup now. Oh, Hippo. You don't want to put a new setup on if you've not been using it for a whole weekend.
Whose setup have you got?
Oh, yeah, that's the other question. Who's you gone for?
Yeah. Have you gone for my wacky setup, or have you gone for someone's safe setup?
Like Cornish's, yeah. I use Cornish's
setup. Because my setup's one of those that is a little risky, but works quite well for me.
Chris saying to Dano, his lap time was nice. Yeah, I would say a 36.8 was decent. I mean, to be fair, it's quite close between most of the field at the moment. I was expecting Abu Dhabi to be a bit more spread out, but actually, it's a lot more close, isn't it?
Yeah,
like, if anything, you probably should have done a test race around Abu Dhabi because of how close the field is.
Abu Dhabi would have been a nice test track, to be fair.
I'm just putting it out there because of how close it's been. I mean, no one's expecting it to be this close, surely.
Although, to be fair, at the start of the season, when the game came out, everyone was all over the place. So I don't even know if this would have been a good track.
But better than Singapore, anyway, in my
the
opinion.
handling has been crazy. That's the way to do it, Tim. Go off the track to let someone through there. That's perfect.
Yeah, but I also kind of disagree with that because you save tyre wear for not doing the corners.
He's let someone through.
I know, but you also save tyre wear. It's an interesting one, personally.
Oh dear. Would you like some help?
Who?
You.
I always need help.
Oh, that's.
Oh my god, there's so many more.
Hippo is at risk.
I'm watching Hippo.
Hippo is at risk. I'm going on board with him.
He's got his teammate. They're going to do slipstream. Hey.
Are they though?
Good to see. Are they? Well, not really. Okay, yes. Daniel. I thought you were going to give us slipstream.
Legend.
Well, it was slipstream-ish. It wasn't really close enough.
Yeah, but it could have helped a little bit.
He would have gained a 10th or 2.
See, if he's up and how far up he is through the end of sector 2.
Good to see some Mercedes working together anyway.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's down on his time. Almost 2 tenths down. Let's hope he had a really bad last sector last time and just gained it all back.
Oh my god, what a save! From Mr. Hippo, the man himself.
Come on, Hippo.
Well, I know he's running no traction now, but honestly, this guy and Ellis, they both need to go to drifting competitions instead of racing. Yeah. Like, those two get those cars sideways more than anyone else and still manage to pull it down. It's incredible. That's valid. I don't know how. But fair enough, Mr. Hippo.
Come on, Hippo.
Last corner.
No, this ain't enough. This
Fourth
ain't
gear.
enough. No. Oh, Hippo, it's improved, but not enough.
Okay, you need to really send this lap more now, Mr. Hippo. Get that car sideways if you have to. Push that car to the absolute limit of adhesion without going over it.
It's not that bad, but is he going to be up? He is. No, he's not. He's down by 10th.
He's down by 10th. Okay, Hippo. Just got to keep this nice and smooth now.
Oh, it's sort of too wide. It's too wide, Hippo.
It's a bit wide. I would see how long we've got left in the section, but someone's bringing up bloody yellow flags.
Just saw it pop up.
Oh, really? For the rest of the session?
It's this lap or nothing.
Come on, Hippo. You need to get this together. I mean, at this rate, we are going to have 14 into the next one.
We are anyway.
Oh my god, Hippo! He's invalidated. No!
Oh.
Hippo, you've let us down.
Everyone out on
you
track.
tried. A for effort. We say everyone's safe on track, they still got to drive the track, and I found out the hard way that it's easy to spin around here.
Still gotta get back to the pit.
Oh, Star's got sideways out of that corner now.
Star's decided he's going to go across the line. That's fine.
Is he going to improve? No.
No, just
that might half a 10th.
Timmer.
Is
Oh,
Timmer on a
he's
lap?
running
No.
pits. That's it.
Yep.
That is.
Mr. Hippo is going to be the most disappointed
2-1.
person on the grid, but we know Hippo. He's not going to give up until that checkered flag is out.
Hippo's going for
We
driver
saw
of the
that
day,
twice at France.
mate. Driver of the day.
Well, he's already shown that he's got the best amount of determination in the field with just that lap he put together.
Yeah.
Risking it all just to get him through to Q2.
Just don't spin.
So, yeah. It's going to be an interesting race later, I feel. He's only like 3/10 off, 2/10 off Star.
Hippo's definitely getting better. He just needs to keep.
Okay,
keep at
chat's
it.
going off, by the way, so I'm going to read out a bunch of messages.
Oh no! Yeah,
So-
I've just seen what Locker's put.
How far did you get up to?
Oh god, I don't. Right, right, let me just take a screenshot of this, and then I will be on the chat. Okay.
Okay, so I'll just leave you with chat, yes?
Yes. Let me just take a screenshot.
Okay, I'll let you do chat. Okay.
Right. So.
So,
Right.
go
I'm ready.
for
I'm
it.
ready. Well, almost. Almost ready. So where did you get up to? So, Dano, close to my TT, Chris, did a few laps, and a slow, make sure I don't invalidate that. Phoenix, I lost the championship from hitting a pet, I think he means a pit wall, because I needed to try and get out of Q1, and I lost the championship because of it. Chris replying to Dano, I'm not surprised, as around here, TT laps always get beaten in online sessions. Not sure about that, Chris, I can't beat my TT. In an online
I
session.
usually can.
But my TT's pretty decent, so I don't think I can beat that in an online session. Lockhart saying Daigle Singapore. Yes. Lockhart, I love Singapore. Right. No, I don't love it, but I could be in a championship battle, so I will practice it and I'll try my best. Chris, Lincoln would race Singapore every week if he could. Yeah, that's right. Dano, I won no assist. I wasn't racing line in corners only. Dano, go on Hippo. Chris, you want to wheel Dano? Dano, no pad. Chris, that's impressive then to be no assist. Hippo, Dano, I won the same. Dano, Hippo, get on, mate. Andy Juskin, I beat my TT on Grand Prix. Okay.
You're a sweat.
Andy's TT is just ahead of mine, so.
Okay. I think I beat my
Hey.
TT actually by a bit of a mile.
Mr. Andy loves Abu Dhabi, so it'll be interesting to watch tomorrow.
Does he now?
Yeah, he won the last 2 seasons F5 races in Abu Dhabi.
So Andy, I'm expecting a win from you now.
Yeah. Whoa, Andy.
That's a bit extreme.
Andy. I hope you bin it tomorrow.
Oh wow. Fighting talk between the drivers, ladies and gentlemen. Even if one can't speak, they could text.
Exactly.
Skyline's first person going
It's
track.
way
It's got a
better
nice
for
helmet.
What are you on about, Andy, now? Oh, Andy.
What do you think of Skyline's helmet this week? I like that.
Skyline, what helmets you got?
Yeah. This is a really interesting one actually.
Ooh, it's a bit colourful.
It's a bit Red Bully. It's kind of got the old 2010 colours to it.
He's
hasn't
listened to you, hasn't he? He's tried to get his helmet close to the car's colour.
it? Yeah, well, I said
Yeah.
the exact same thing to someone, but basically, one colour you put is your favourite colour, the other colour you try and match the car, and trust me, 9 times out of 10, it looks beautiful. Unless you go really contrasty colours,
No,
in
I'd
which
say,
case you're in the wrong car.
I say orange helmets. I think that'd be pretty decent.
Yeah, I hope you crash tomorrow. Equally, I'm in the race.
Andy, OFFS, you've done a commentator's curse on me. I worded like that on purpose. What? Stop abusing me. Such a bully.
They're allowed to confuse you.
Right, I hope the tyres are not glitched.
Wrong.
Yeah.
They most likely 9 times out of 10 are going to be. So we're going
You've
to
got-
take no notice to what tyres are
'Cause
on.
apparently you got Skyline, Josh, and
Softs.
Destroyer on softs.
And Mr. Blue.
The rest of them there. And Fruit Boy, apparently, on that lap on softs. Blue's in the pit, so he might not change his tyres yet. Oh no, he's out. He's out. Okay. Interesting.
So maybe they're going to do laps and not actually do quick box.
Soft laps you would expect to be from what Q1 was, sort of like high 36s to low 37s. Mediums, possibly mid to high 37s. If you want to get through. I think those are the times for getting through.
Another point I want to mention, by the way, is we were speaking to this actually the other day, off air. But basically, Dano has scored points in every race so far. Am I correct with saying this?
He has indeed.
So, for the championship, you're looking at consistency, right?
Yeah.
Let's see, he goes and validates, you know, just some talking about consistency. He's got potential to win this championship on consistency alone. You could say, oh, what about Chris? What about other drivers, etc.? They've had a DNF already. It's early days, yes, but a DNF at the end of the day, that's 25 plus points gone. So, you know,
yeah.
it's going to cost him later on, I feel.
Chris could have still been leading the championship if he'd got a podium instead of a DNF.
Exactly. I mean, the problem is, right, I mean, fair enough, you get DNS if other drivers crash into you, etc. We've all been there, we've all had that problem. But if you're DNFing through your own mistake in a race, it really hits you because you realise then that that was your fault. That was completely and utterly your problem.
Yeah, but bless them. They're trying.
I mean, same problem happened to Cornish yesterday. I mean, the guy's had no... Well, he's had a point
Chris
finish in Japan, but he finished last. The Fruit Boy is a 36.9.
Ooh. Now he's Fruit Boy on the soft or medium.
Well, I'm pretty sure that is mediums, because that is medium at that time. Ethan goes P5.
We'll read the chat in a second. Hippo, I've seen his message. Other people. Hippo put me in 16th behind a DNF. Yes, Hippo, because the guy that was the DNF should have been going to Q2, but because he crashed, he can't.
Yeah, you got to beat that lap time. I'm sorry,
but... feel the people on soft actually trying to do a lap on soft might make a 36.6 or 5. Possibly. Not sure in this session though. I think people
you know, I'm surprised we haven't seen a
better than
Mr. Muddy Biscuit. He usually joins in.
Oh,
yeah, where's he at?
Speak at some point. Hippo says he's on meds for me, which means Fruit Boy is on meds.
Okay, so that's I predicted.
Quite close. That is quite close.
It is, isn't it? And so watching Dano. Dano needs to get a lap time here because he did invalidate his first run.
Yeah, don't want to use these mediums too much.
No, but they are better on their second lap. But the problem is, you want that second lap in the race.
This track, you need your tyres at the best they possibly can be.
Oh my god, that was interesting. That was Locker, I think, trying to get out of the way. Oh, that was that person in the wall in the background. Was that Mr. Mighty clipping the wall? If it was very close either way.
Time's down, I'm going to get...
P4. Mr. Which one was it? Was it Mr. Mighty? Did he get damage? I don't think he did.
Not sure that'd be enough for Dano, you know.
Who's on a lap?
Depends if people are going for a second lap.
Dano's pushing one. Where's Mr. Dano again? He's gone purple sector 1. Oh, he's bounced over the curb. I did that a few times.
Don't have to beat the time, not until just now. What, Hippo? What? What are you on about? Fruit Boy on mediums, yeah. Hippo told us, mate.
Yep. Interesting how someone's come out behind another one. It's a Ferrari coming out behind a Red Bull. Also, I wonder if anyone's going to do my my attempt at trying to follow someone around this track.
Punchy Bear is doing more laps on his mediums.
Fair enough. I mean, if you're not going to use them for the race, might as well. Oh, Dano's back tire. He ran out of fuel.
Anyway, I could think the reason why...
Okay, we're going to watch Locker.
Why Punchy Bear's doing this is to go on the softs at the end of Q2. He's still pushing on this lap as well.
I don't like Locker's helmet.
Oh, what's Locker's helmet now?
White. No colour to it.
Oh, Locker. Oh,
Boring.
Locker.
Oh, yeah, are you... You think, oh, you know, Musical Rocky likes his helmet, so you make a nice helmet. Nope, not Mr. Locker. So, skip it
Chris,
to Tim's
Lincoln,
helmet.
should I do it? Should you do what? What you were planning on doing earlier?
What, wait, who?
Obviously, I can't say what it is. I know, Chris. I know. But is it
Oh,
what
it's
you was
Chris,
on about
okay.
earlier? Ethan, it's so hard with the controller. Yeah, he's got a LT problem.
Oh, I know that feeling. But it's horrible when you've got a problem with your controller.
Go, Chris. You love mine, don't Chris saying yes to me. Yeah. That's totally up to you, Chris. That is totally up to you. You're in a good position at the minute. That's all I'll say.
Star has done something because he's not using up his medium light tyre because he had 100% ERS. So I don't know what happened to Star on his lap, but he's had some sort of mishap somewhere in line. Here comes Mr. Timmo, goes P738-1.
Yeah.
Skipping quick, he's Mr. Locker. He's running around the last corner. Can he get himself through into the top 10? Can he? It's going to be close. He gets himself 37.9. Right, Mr. Star, you're next one up, but you aren't using any ERS. He must have had a spin or like some sort of half spin, so he's going to go again.
Yeah, 44.
Is that a 44
yeah.
too?
Got to have had a bit of a wobble.
Joshua's on softs.
Dano lost time
we
from
think.
Aston Martin. Was that when...
That was Locker. Yeah.
What? Yeah, when you said Locker.
No, it wasn't Locker, was it? It was the other one. It was Fruit Boy.
Fruit Boy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the greatest of tracks in the world trying to avoid oncoming cars, especially that section.
Yeah.
Sort of got a wall.
Who we're not mentioned today.
Got a wall one side, a wall the other side. Oh, as Chris has crashed in the pit lane. So,
Chris.
Chris has decided to go with what I have just suggested to him. Don't shoot me if I'm wrong, Chris.
So he's going to go for medium,
Chris
medium,
backing out
soft,
the
ladies and
idea.
gentlemen.
Well, there is still the option of a medium soft.
Yep.
There's
Or
plenty of ways.
medium hard.
Or,
And
if you want to be really ballsy, medium soft.
that can work. I managed to
You
do
have
12
to.
laps on those softs.
You have to be absolutely ballsy as hell.
Well, it is possible. I mean, I actually think that I should have done the medium soft strat because if I was going for that, when those safety cuts came out, I would have been actually in the best spot.
Here's the thing, safety cars on this track's just going to make everyone's strategy just go out the window.
Oh god, yeah. I mean, the strategy won pretty much the race in the F2 race.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the F1. Sorry, F1 drivers, no offense. Not.
Don't know. I should be fine with the time I got, so no worries.
Started at 38.6, only put him at 30. Did he improve on
I
that?
think a safety car will make this work even better. Chris again, Dano, you're at risk, mate, I think. And Mr. Laziness, aka Immortal, medium, then wets, extra grip. Actually, that is not a bad shout.
I was thinking that. I
That
was
is
thinking
not a bad
wets.
shout. Yeah. Well, that's an interesting
But-
point, what Chris has said. Dano possibly being at risk. If people switch to the softs, he could be at risk.
He's in P6. Ooh. The question is, can
Because
8
what if
drivers...
people got fitted?
Well, can 4 drivers, 5 drivers even definitely beat Dano's lap time?
If they go into softs,
I'm
it's
going to
possible.
say...
There is,
I don't think some of them can.
I think 6.5 tenths difference between a soft and a medium tyre. So, if you're looking
We're
at
gonna find
Destroyer on a 38.2, Dano on a 37.6, 6 tenths gets this way through. But Destroyer is on the medium. And he's gone ahead of Dano.
Person's in the danger zone that
Destroyer's
we're
gone
going to
ahead of
watch.
Dano.
You want a lap against Star?
And-
Okay, we'll watch the end of Star's lap because he has to get him through.
Who else has just gone ahead of Dano? So what's just gone ahead? Dano is now down to 8th.
Oh, it was, well, I don't know. It was, must have been the blue car. No.
No,
It must have been Ethan or
Destroyer got
Crunchy
ahead.
Bear,
I think
which means it must
might
have been
have
Ethan.
Yeah. So Dano is at risk. This is right.
Or was it Skyline? No, I think Skyline's been up there all the
And Chris
time,
goes,
hasn't he?
or is it mind games? No, Chris, you're...
Star beats his lap,
right.
but not enough to say he can get himself safely through.
According to this, we now... Oh, Dano has changed in the pits to softs. Has he got enough time to get out? We'll see. Dano 3.5 and Locker
Definitely gonna
both on
find out.
softs. MC the Mighty on softs. Blue Skies on mediums.
That ain't Mighty. That's Mighty. Why were you watching the wrong car? I switched it over and it's still
Okay,
didn't
so
switch.
Blue Sky said his first time on the softs, but he's now doing a medium lap. Okay, that's just interesting.
Interesting, but it can work effectively.
Dano is out on the softs. Dano is not. He's not safe.
Ooh. Okay, well that's going to make Ethan feel like he's not safe, so he's going to have to go back out on softs.
What Dano has done, he's come out in the perfect time, where he can be the last one across the line and see if anybody else beats him.
Mr. Blue's gone around.
Blue Sky.
Okay, Mr. Mighty. You need to get a lap in here. You need to beat a 37.9 for definite, but you also want to get yourself into that position where you're definitely safe. Can he do it? He's on the softs. Maybe mediums, we don't know. We're going to find out. It goes through the last couple of corners. Last corner,
This
onto
could
the
be
start
it.
for this straight. Can he get
Yes,
himself in? P2 with a 37.0.
Down to
Good
ninth.
job.
Wow. Dano is not safe.
Starting to get a bit scary.
Locker on the softs can beat it. I think Dano P45 can beat
Daniel,
it as well.
I think Daniel definitely can.
Dano's got to push his
But-
that. If he invalidates, he's
I've
out.
not actually, I've not said anything about Daniel, but he got a podium last week, didn't he?
Yeah.
Or was it week before that? It was last week, wasn't it?
The only driver to DNF his first 3 races and then get second.
So all that sand you see.
Oh yeah, he's took his sand out and big Daniel P45. Such a sandbagger. Oh.
Like Chris, joking. He's still around, man.
Yeah, don't talk to Chris about sandbaggers.
Nope. He doesn't like them. Daniel, why have you got no helmet on?
What?
Arrgh. He's got no actual helmet on.
Yeah, he has.
Like, he's got a helmet on, but it's the standard edition, the one you get when you join.
Oh, yeah, that works all right.
I'm going to start DMing people. Also, session's finished. The only person who needs to get himself properly out of here is Locker. If he does that, Daniel needs to improve. If Daniel improves, they have to beat Dano. Dano then has to improve, and then that risks Ethan. Definitely safe, in my opinion, is Crunchy Bear. So it's down to these last 4 drivers. I mean, unless they all beat him, and Crunchy Bear will be out.
P45 is 2 tenths up. This puts Dano down to 10th.
So first driver to... Oh, Ethan's out. Okay, so there's 3 drivers effectively on laps here, which could actually do some damage. Ethan could get knocked out if this all goes really, really wrong. Daniel's the first one.
Yes,
Tops the
Daniel.
session with a 36.9. Pressure's on Mr. Locker now. He's the next one to cross the finish line, as it is as well. He needs to beat a
take out
37.6. He's got a lap to car coming front. Like, please get out of the way, Ethan.
Oh, he only just gets out of the way. Oh, Ethan.
Into the last corner. Can Locker get himself through into Q2?
Yes,
he
can.
Does. Can Dano's now being knocked out? Dano has to improve. Dano's off the track. This is literally going to go down to the wire. Can Dano beat a 37.5? He's got to beat his laptop by a 10th of a second. Can he do that? Gonna find out. Last corner, he's off the track. He's done it, but he was off the track, so that should have been invalidated.
Oh, he had lifted off enough on the last corner.
But fair enough. Ethan is out. Blue Sky's out. Timmer's out. And Star's out. What a qualifying 2 session that was in the end.
This is going to be some mixed up grid. You've got people on the softs that probably didn't want to go out on the softs, but had to get through. Dano, I don't think wanted to do softs.
To reach out again.
Oh, it's only really Chris.
Is there nothing new?
Chris going, it's almost like I do this myself. Okay.
Yes.
Sand has fallen out, lol. How was that valid? Wow. I'm just kidding. Aston Martin. No, we don't like Aston Martins. Dano, I messed up that lap so badly.
Don't you?
Yes, I do need a screenshot. It's only just come up for me.
Oh, okay.
And there's only
I
14
won't beat you
drivers,
this time.
so it's only 1 screenshot. Woohoo!
Look at the gap between first and 5th. 1.5 tenths separating the top 5.
But look at what's separating the
Good
top
on-
10.
Wow.
That's probably the closest it's been this season. Half a second.
Well, even top 11, 6
Yeah.
tenths. And then, you know, as Mr. Blue Sky, Timmer and Star did decent laps, but sadly not enough today. And Ethan was probably the most unlucky driver, so he was safe, but
Dano,
anything can happen.
Boy, I have a slight bit of hate for you. Chris, F5 is close, boys. It is.
it is this week.
Ho-ho! But a track like Abu
But-
Dhabi, you wouldn't expect it to be this close. It's a long track.
Well, Yeah, but I suppose if you think about it, it's a big track, but everyone makes those little mistakes, which brings it all closer. No one can get that perfect lap in. Unless you're, like, godly and, you know, get that one off, but that's rare.
Yeah, true.
So, we have 10 drivers for this, and straight away, Mr. Destroyer, or is it Skyline? Skyline's the first driver. He wants to get himself straight onto the
Daniel
track
345s.
immediately.
Pitsco's getting him ready.
The Red Bull's already on track for him. I haven't even loaded in. Nice from Mr. Skyline. So Q3, boys. Who's going to get pole and girls? Who's going to get pole? Who's going to get second? Who's going to get third? Who's going to be the first one to crash? I want everything
Dano,
in
my
there.
strategy is F now. Possibly Dano. You just got to switch it around a bit.
Who's getting pole tonight?
DBL Aston F3. Let's go. Okay. Yeah.
Lincoln.
Yes.
Who's going to get pole tonight?
You.
No.
I'm gonna go with Fruit Boy.
Brave one. Okay.
Yeah, Fruit Boy's got
I'm
it.
going to go. See, I don't know, because there's so many drivers, which is
There's
really, really
quite
good,
a
but at the same
few.
time, really, really difficult.
There is quite a few that's on it.
So, I'm just going to chuck a random person out here who hasn't really done qualifying too much in the past. He's been doing alright. I've been watching and keeping an eye on him a little bit during this qualifying, but I reckon pole position today is going to go with Dano. What's chat thinking? What do you think in chat?
That. Interesting.
It is, isn't it?
Let me go over
Yes.
who has got previous poles. In
for
France,
it.
Fruit Boy got pole. In Belgium, Dust Skyline got pole. Japan, MC the Mighty got pole. And in USA, Chris got pole. All four.
So we've had a different pole every single
every
race.
time, and all four are in this Q3 session.
Are we going to get another one?
Ho ho!
And who is that other one going to be? I really do think Dano.
No, Dano. Oh yeah, Dano hasn't had a pole, so yeah. That could be the fifth.
Yeah,
We've
or it
also-
could go to Locker or
We've
Daniel
also only
or
had
Destroyer.
2 winners out of 4 races.
Go on.
And you don't know that? You don't know that? You come on it.
Oh no!
Daniel!
No!
He come out last
That's
corner.
heartbreak! Well, that was Colin's middle of the track, but...
Oh, he's
nice.
lost. He has lost it on coming out last corner. Daniel!
He did that on an out lap as well, going into an actual lap.
Yeah, that's because he's
That
obviously
is-
trying to get onto the speed to start the lap quick.
So if
That's
you pick
unlucky.
Daniel to be pole position, I'm sorry, but you were already wrong.
But yeah, the only 2 winners in this division so far are Dano and Chris. 2 race wins each.
We're going to get a third one this weekend.
Let's hope. I can remember last season in F5, we went so many races with a different winner every single week. It must have been like about
Well-
7-8 races at least.
We could
But
just
this
get
time-
that all over again.
But this time we can't. We've only had 2 winners in 4 races.
So,
Who's going to be first
brief
off
a
the
little
line?
bit. It is Mr. Skyline,
It's going to be Skyline.
who we are on board with at the minute. But the next one after that's going to be Joshua. The following cut after that's Dano. We're going to get these times in pretty quickly now, folks. Here comes Mr. Skyline. Start the scoreboard. Qualifying 3s, Vision 5. What's the
6-6.
time to
Not bad
beat?
to start.
I think that's easily beatable though in Q3.
Yeah.
Start off with as a banker, that's brilliant.
Oh,
But
will
later
not
on in the
be
session, that's going to get
36.
improved.
Oh, we'll be better than
Nope.
that. I can promise you.
Joshua, round the last couple of quarters. Can he beat a 36-6?
not
We're giving no, he
got
can't.
on it
He's
yet. It's Dano.
7/10 off.
Dano's oh, just quicker than Skyline.
36-6 again. This is getting close. Now here comes Destroyer. He must have validated or on an lap. I wasn't really paying too much close attention. Here comes Fruit Boy. Can he get a official pole? No, he can't. He does a 36-8. Crunchy bet all over the last quarter. He does a 37-1.
Chris is the next one.
Following
plus
car
line.
after that. Yes. And then after that, I believe it's Mr. Mighty. But first, well, here comes
yes.
Chris. Penultimate corner. All over the curb. Doesn't really use the penultimate curb much into last corner. Oh, he got a bit sideways. Gets himself straight up. Goes P3 with a 36-7.
He will not be happy with that.
Here comes Mr. Mighty now. Through
Sing Chris
the
do better.
left-handers. Underneath the bridge. Into the second left. This is where you can lose or gain all your time in your laps. Into bottom corner, really, we've got to risk this one. There's a spin for the back. I think that was Chris. Here comes Mr. Mighty around the last corner, all over the curb. Gets his car straight up. It's going to be a 37.4, slowest lap time we've seen so far, but it is a lap time.
In the chat, Andy, until I ruined it, what have you ruined? I've lost track of what you mentioned there. Vettel, well, this is how it feels being longer in quali if you don't bottle it on first lap. Is it Lincoln and Musical in the con spot today? Yeah. It was a dream team.
Who was that?
Vettel!
Oh, okay. Hello, Vettel. Good evening. How are you doing? How's your day been?
I won't even say what Slytherin says.
Nah, it's pointless usually.
Nah, yeah. He's irrelevant.
Oh, Free Boy's crashed! He's out!
What?
Free Boy's qualifying session done. He's not going to get a pole position here today. Here comes Mr. Destroyer out the last corner. Does a 37.5. Slowest lap of the day, but it's a lap time.
Was he trying to go again? Is that why?
Yes. Here comes Locker. He's on his first lap out there. Can Locker possibly beat his teammates' time? Because his teammate's DNF. Is his teammate still in the way? No, there's a tyre in the middle of the road, though. Jesus. I don't know if tyres actually mean anything.
After work and still tired. Bless you. Oh, Fruit Boy,
drink coffee.
Oh, Fruit Boy.
Here comes Locker. Locker has lost it. Locker, final corner. Can he get a beaten lap time here and do himself some good? He goes P5 at 36.9. He's only 3/10 off provisional pole. Another one's crashed. Crunchy bears in the wall.
Oh,
we're losing drivers here so quickly. Left, right, and centre. He's done it out of turn 3.
Yeah, well,
easy to do.
Yeah.
Well, that's a big one, actually.
Rubbing
in the middle of the track.
Oh, dear.
So, Skyline's first one to blink. He's gone straight back out on track already.
Oh.
Interesting. So, we've lost
Has
3
he got
drivers.
Fuel for 2 laps?
Ooh, it's a good question. Has he done the fuel? Has he put enough fuel in? Has he done the practice to know how many laps he could do with the amount of fuel he's got in?
So he's not going to be able to get back to the pits again.
Most definitely not.
Nope.
I've run out of drink already, by the way, so my voice is going to keep dying off as this night goes on now. So...
Well, if you get up and go and get one, you're going to be in pain.
I'll go get one after qualifying's finished, but until then you're going to have to deal with a voice, which could be getting very bad.
Vettel, I don't drink coffee. Andy, I was referring to F5 different winners thing. I felt a little guilty afterwards as well. Obviously not too guilty because I could have just binned it on purpose. Yeah.
Who was that?
And Andy.
Oh.
Oh, was it? Well,
Okay.
I think you, Andy, that just started to get the multiple wins. Yeah. Yeah. Enough about last season. Chris, that's close. Vettel, I like how Musical said earlier he can't be asked to race. Now he is full of excitement during comms. Changed his mind quicker than his underwear.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Doesn't mean I'm not in pain, you know. Here comes Skyline. He's got to set a lap here. Fresh tyres. 3 minutes 50 seconds left on the clock. Heading into turn 2, turn 3. Got to hit the curb. Well, you don't have to hit the curb. Curb's quite dodgy. I would recommend hitting that curb too anytime.
If you've got a decent setup, you can run that curb.
Well, it depends on your it's ride height, isn't it?
Yeah.
I usually go 3.7 around most tracks. Recommend it because you can hit every curb in history with that.
I believe my ride height around here is 3.8.
No, that's too high. What are you gonna gain from that extra one?
It works.
Yeah, but what are you gaining and what are you losing? You're losing speed.
I don't care.
You are gaining more time with curbs, but you're losing speed in a straight line. Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Up to you. Fair enough. What else are you using? Suspension. Want to know everything, man.
My headset needs a little charge.
Oh, well, you tell me about not being ready, etc. And here you
Mate,
are.
all I've got to do is plug a bloody thing in it.
Oh my god, Josh has crashed! Out of turn 3, we've got another DNF in this session, another one that I've missed.
Well,
Oh dear. Let's just fire me.
At least we know they're trying.
Oh, that's a good point. We've lost so many drivers already.
They wouldn't bin it without trying.
4 drivers out. 6 drivers left, which means if you actually set a good enough lap time, you could be in the top 6 here.
Well, let's be
Easily.
fair. All 4 that have already had a pole are still there.
For the moment. Here comes Mr. Skyline. He's on a pole position so far. Can he go first? He does! By barely anything.
Yes.
Retakes it away from Dano. who's now exiting pit lane. So this qualifying is about to get a whole lot more interesting
Dano's got one
and
lap to do
exciting.
it.
So the first person to go onto another lap is going to be Mr. Destroyer in the other Red Bull. Could we get Red Bull 1-2 maybe?
Obviously, Skyline's still on his lap.
What's he go for another one, is he?
Is Dano going to get out of the way?
Yeah, he will.
Just...
It's nice like that. We're going to watch Destroyer though, because we've already seen Skyline do a lap. So Destroyer over the start, finish straight, set another one. Heading into turn 1. He needs to ideally beat a 36.6 if he wants to get pole position for here today. And I do believe that we're going to be looking at a 36.4 maybe for pole position. Who can get that, we'll see. What?
So Stewart has to, in response to Vettel, about changing minds. So he has to change it whenever a female looks at him. Oh dear. Vettel, now linking your setup is shy.
Quick bounce through for the track. I'm joking.
Andy says, where do I use the setup? Well, to be fair, I've got a banging setup. Vettel doesn't know what he's on about. He's rubbish.
Oh, Vettel's sub is terrible. He's done like 10-11. It's like, what the hell was that?
Hey, he crashed out in quali, then crashes out.
He crashed out with a 10-11
So-
setup at quali. I'm sorry, but how do you do that?
You know,
That's embarrassing, Mr. Vettel.
Vettel, you need to go
That's
to Rest 6,
embarrassing.
mate. You're terrible.
You had the most stable setup in history and you still managed to pull it.
Oh, this guy, woo-hoo-hoo.
He's gone top of the 36-1.
36-1.
Well, that's just putting my
That's
pole
more
position
like
of a
it.
36-4 out the window.
That is more like it. No, Chris was.
Can his teammate beat
I know
it,
Chris
though?
earlier was doing a 36-2. Chris could improve. He could get a pole.
Skyline's done, by the way. He's already backed
Yeah.
off. So,
That, yeah,
what could Mr. Destroyer do?
probably the most he can get out of it.
Onto the corner. Out the proper corner, heading to the last corner. He's got to get a nice little breaking
this
point.
ain't-
It's
I
gear
think
3 up the
Skyline was more up.
gearbox.
Yeah, he's not got enough.
No, 37.3.
Destroyer,
Yeah,
where's your pace?
2 tenths off. Well, like I said with the mediums, his best lap to do is your second one. So when it's the same case on the softs, I didn't really try for a second one, so I don't know.
Possibly, I don't know. These softs go quite quickly, so I think one lap.
Yeah.
As long as you can get the one lap in.
Who's the first one to cross this line? So Skyline's done.
Dano.
Dano's on a lap still.
Dano's going to be the next, followed by Chris.
He's 2 tenths under, which isn't enough right now. He needs to gain another 4 tenths.
Chris, did he have a bad
Making a few
last
mistakes.
exit on his previous lap?
The time was hit 0, so ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Whoever's on the best lap currently and actually sets valid lap time here could be on pole position. Are we going to get the same pole position? Right now it's looking likely the same top 2 as normal. But we're going to find out. He's completed the track there. It's Mr. Danny. He's pushing this car to the absolute limits of the track and over it. It's the corner though. Is this enough to get himself into pole position? He's over the track limits again there.
Don't think it is.
Final corner.
No, he's gone wide.
Spent more time off the track than on the track.
Improves.
He's not done enough.
Chris. He's
Could Chris go top? Chris does it with a 35.8. Who's going to beat that then? Lock is invalidated.
Chris.
So has Destroyer.
Chris.
So this is all down to Mr. Destroyer and Mr. Mighty.
Sorry, Chris, but you just expect the chap to explode. Just saying.
Here comes Destroyer. Out the Pilato corner, heading into the last corner. Destroyer over the curb. What's he going to do? He's gone for a P4. Going on to Mr. Mighty. He's the last car on a lap. Can Mr. Mighty get pole position here to be in round 1? He can't.
No.
So, Chris has already got a pole position before, so we're not going to have to say a new pole position.
No.
We're going to have a 2-time pole position
Back to back.
at the man.
Chris,
Chris 12 LFC.
Oh no, the chat. I did say the chat was going to go. Oh no.
Chris to F4, Chris to F4, Chris to F4.
Oh dear. Chris, you knew it was coming, mate. You knew it was coming.
You said the perfect lap, just don't go look at F1 and F2's poles, yeah? You might just think again.
Perfect lap for the division. Almost 3 tenths quicker.
Yeah. But,
To be fair to
Alright.
him, yes, I think he's only practiced today, and he's been doing a 36-2.
only 2.5 tenths in front of Skyline, but to be honest, those two are just well ahead of the pack. If it was without those two, this pack would be so close.
I think
Like-
it's just other people like just messing up their laps. I think just
Well, let's go through it, shall we?
trying too hard.
Daniel, Joshua, Crunchy, Fruit Boy, all crashed, DNF'd. Locker invalidated his best run. Mighty kind of, but I think that was one of Mighty's best laps around here, to be honest. But nice lap time from him. Destroyer was fine. Dano invalidated a few times earlier on in qualifying, but on that, he's still alright to get himself to P3. Skyline P2. Not really too bad of an effort from Skyline. I got to say, it was a very nice lap to begin with. But I suppose once you see a really good lap time come up in front of you, like, oh my god, I can beat that. I know it's possible. And I think that's what gave Chris the confidence to push that car to the limit and get pole position here.
So, do you
but now, Kabuki's here. Hello, Kabuki.
Hey, Kabuki.
Hey.
Do you reckon we've got time before the formation lap to do a championship rundown?
Go for it. I'm going to go get a drink.
Okay, I shall do that while you get a drink then. So,
I'll press pause, go on race director, so you lot can all see what people are switching to.
So,
go for it.
The bottom three with 0 points are Kabuki, Eve, 107, and Invade. With 1 point each, we've got Chadwick and Ethan. Then we go up to Racing Car with 2 points. Then Mando on 4 points. Chronic on 6 points. Hippo with 10 points. Ellis with 15 points. Empty the Mighty with 17 points. Down to 345 with 18 points. Locker on 20 points. Stars Orphan on 21 points. Destroyer on 28 points. Joint with 36 points is Skyline and Fruit Boy. Timmer has 37 points. Chris is 66 points. And your current championship leader is Dano with 77 points. And we have a early red up, I believe. Did I see the session time ago? That's what a session time went then. No? Okay, fair enough. Did the session time ago? Just saying who this time. The guy someone did, but it's nothing. There's no countdown now. Just it ran out. Oh, okay. So we have. Okay, someone has ready up early. Dano, it was Ellis.
Oh dear. Of course it was Ellis. Who else would it be?
Ellis, why?
It's every week. Oh wait, go do your formation lap now. I want race bets in the chat right now. Who's going to win while Lincoln does his formation lap.
Chris, I think the stewards and admins will decide that after. Right, there we go. So, after thankfully being able to join, Kabuki 8 will start in 18th. Then we have Ellis the Great in 17th, who again cannot know the meaning of don't press A. In 16th, we have RSF1 Hippo. In 15th, we have James Petty. In 14th, we have Stars Orphan 6. 13th, we have Timmer 1911. For some reason, don't know whether that year makes any meaning. In 12th, we have Mr. Blue Sky T. In 11th, we have YT Ruli Ethan. In 10th, we have Daniel P45. In 9th, we have Josh Ular-Meister. In 8th, we have Mr. Crunchy Bear. In 7th, we have RSF1 Locker. In 6th, we have Fruit Boy 06. In 5th, we have Empty the Mighty V2. In 4th, we have Only Destroyer 14. In 3rd, we have Damo 132. In 2nd, we have Door Skyline 2756. And your pole sitter is RSF1 Chris.
Tyre update. This just most of the filter on soft, but there's a few people on mediums. So, tyre strategy wise, this is going to get very interesting.
Very mixed
Also,
up.
information you want to know about, Kabuki's side's gone soft. He had a choice to go on hard, I believe, because if you join late, you can have that decision to go on hard. He has not done so.
Can you go on hard outside top 10?
I don't think so, but I think it's only because he didn't actually, you know.
Interesting.
Yeah, you can actually. Yeah, you can. Yeah, if you're out of top 10, you can. No one decided to.
Locker wins. Daco
Locker
pair.
wins.
How many
Well,
warnings
that's a
does the
bit of
person need? Well, I think he's done it at least twice.
He'll start getting
RIP
50
Ellis.
points and removal of the league at this rate.
Well, hard. Oh shit.
Okay, here we go. for the race. Division 5. I've no idea if you guys put your race bets in. I wasn't paying enough attention to it.
No.
Anyway, if you're right, you're right. 2, 4, 6, 8. 10 red lights for Division 5. Grand Prix is underway. Who's got the best start? Chris quickly shifting up to gear second. And very good start for Dano. P3 on the grids on the inside of Chris. Dano switched into second place. Is everyone cleanly through? I doubt it. It's Abu Dhabi. It's very tight. It's turn 2. I went through into turn 2, into turn 3. This is the really tricky one.
Kabuki went a bit too hot into the inside of someone.
Oh, it's a Ferrari getting wing damage. One of the Ferraris got wing damage. Second one would be James Petty. That is such a shame for James. He's got such... Well, I don't know if it was a good start or not. I can't remember where he started now, but that's a shame either way. Bit of contact on the exit between Ethan and Fruit Boy. They're still side by side, but with the advantages, Chris with a half a second lead on Dano, who's in turn got a 6 gap to Mr. Skyline into this tricky left-hander. Dive bomb city from Mr. Ethan. He's gone in too deep. He's made contact. Ethan's going for a half spin. He's going to come back on track a little bit dangerously. Oh, that's interesting. There's cars off everywhere. Joshua's now looking racing to go around the other side. Ethan is definitely going to have wing damage. He's lagging, in fact, a little bit. So they're all fanning out along the straight, heading into this left-hander. Up the inside because Mr. Mighty's on the brakes a bit late. Oh, he's just about all over the curbs. I have no idea what's going on. They're side by side. Ethan's all over the curbs. Ethan's gone for a spin. Ethan's gone. That's a shame for Ethan. Ellis is having all sorts of problems. No, it's Timmer. Timmer's had all sorts of problems. Kabuki's had all sorts of problems. Stars had some problems in this race. It's all going off here. But Chris... What's happened to Dano? Dano spun. Dano's had contact with Mr. Oh, he spun it again. That's a... No, don't hit anyone. Oh, he's hit someone. No, Hippo.
No, what are you doing?
Virtual safety car.
Oh, Destroyer has lost all of his front wing.
James has lost his full front wing as well somewhere.
So is Hippo.
And pit wall this time.
Oh, no.
Oh, both Ferraris are in the pits. Skyline's left. Skyline's for P2. No, Skyline. What you doing?
What? I'm going back. I'm going back.
That's supposed to be the best time to leave.
Oh, is he one of the ones that appears offline? He is. Oh.
Mr. Locker's into P6. He's pretty much kept where he started from. I do actually want to have a look at, see where people started actually, if I can find it again. I can't remember where it is.
Position change.
There it is. Found it eventually. So up 3 places is Fruit Boy. Up 8 places is Ellis. Ellis with a great start. But actually Hearthfield pretty much in the pits. Ellis drives through penalty, never mind.
Stop.
He
You need to
can't get
stop.
a break.
You need to stop saying drivers are doing well.
I do. That was actually the biggest commentator curse you can ever have. Getting a drive-through losing 25 seconds. Oh dear.
Okay,
Well, that's Mr. Blue Skies. It's just bugs with him losing a bunch of positions.
Bettel's giving a lot.
Oh, he's gone for a spin! That's why!
Who's gone for spin?
He wasn't spun to begin with, but he has now, Mr. Blue Skies.
Oh no. That's fucking
Right,
chat.
any battling? There is not a lot.
Oh,
further back.
764.
You know,
can we
Mr.
appreciate
Slaughter
this?
just cut the pits. They're all battling each other now.
Can we appreciate the
Kabuki's on the
process
inside.
reversed? Perfect recreation of Danny Rick in Baku 2019. Oh,
I'm
dear.
not sure much could have been done about that personally. But we have not got 2 battling pretty much. You've got this lot at the back fighting for no man's land, but the other closest battle on track right now. So I'm going to be focusing them for a little bit. Up the inside, here comes James Petty with P16. Bit of a dive bomb. Should better get this move done. As long as they give each other enough space. Doesn't get the move done. Great defending there by Destroyer. But back to the leaders. There's all sorts going on. Timmer's in the pits. Oh no, that's Ellis even. Ellis doing his drive-through. My bad. I'm getting all the drivers mixed up now.
Oh dear.
Right, what about the leaders? Where are we looking? P7 for Mr. Daniel. Crunch is there. Where's Ellis going to come out?
Fruit
no
Boy's
man's
closing
land.
on Skyline. That could be because he's only just joined back. Can Skyline stay ahead? His AI
So,
could be doing really bad.
closest battle on track is Fruit Boy on Skyline. And he's going to the outside
Yeah,
into the chicane. Nice move.
That was an easy move because Skyline's only just joined back. I think the game has just jumped him into his car.
Yeah, he hasn't joined properly yet. He's lost 50% ERS.
Yeah, I think he's joined.
Oh,
I think
no.
he's joined properly now. He's only lost one position.
I wouldn't have thought so.
Yeah, he's back.
No,
He's
he's
back.
not in yet.
Yeah, he is.
Is he?
There's no X on his car. He's back.
Yes, that's good. Although Dano is closing now, so Mr. Dano, what can you do for him?
Game, can you please give us the times? I want to see how far Chris is ahead.
Look at that! Look at the gap there between Mr. Blue Sky and Hippo.
Vettel,
They're
I
within
love
each other.
that.
Dano's crashed again. Dano, you're having an awful race. I said you were Mr. Consistent.
I'm not sure Dano likes his track. Quali
He's done it the same
wasn't.
twice now.
He wasn't looking great in quali. I think this is showing he's not liking the track at all.
Oh, Mr. Blue
In
Sky's
the
going
chat.
backwards massively.
Vettel, he collected, had enough, and literally you saw him fuming. Just yeet it in reverse, haha. I am pissing myself. Okay, I don't want to know what you're doing, Vettel. God.
Yeah, we don't really want to know what you're doing, to be honest.
Oh.
Through turn 3 one more time. Please get through here safely. It's so hard, especially with dust, yeah. Easy to spin off into a wall. So hopefully no one does that today, but it's the most guaranteed thing in the world. As Mr. Locker, 3 tenths away. Well, it's just lost 2 more tenths now to the car in front. But he's in DRS at this finish point. He's got 44% ERS. This is enough for Locker to get past Mr. Mighty if he wants
close
to.
Enough? Don't think he's close enough.
He's using up all his ERS, look.
Oh,
So,
yeah, he's using up a lot of ERS.
what is happening? Dano, he's lost another
Got a
position.
bit extra.
Well, it's not actually. Dano's very late on the brakes and managed to hold on this time round, but Dano is struggling. Here comes Locker one more time. Not this time, though.
No, it's not close enough.
Unless he's really going to send it.
Not close enough at all.
Locker with a send. Well, yeah, I trust that.
At the moment, Chris is laughing at the front, but Fruit Boy is closing in. I think.
He is indeed.
I think Fruit Boy's gained about half a second this lap. Chris needs to step on it.
Yeah. Oh, my TV's going to turn off in about 5 minutes. I need to press a button somewhere. I need to find the remote.
Imagine having a TV
Something
that does
interesting
that.
going on.
God. Vettel, commentate first the
you can
Locker.
turn it off.
Not me. Not me, Vettel. I've not cursed Locker. If I'm going to curse someone, who do I curse? Who's been really horrible to me? I don't want to curse Locker.
He's on softs, going over through turn 2 into turn 3. The hard corner on the track, probably the hardest corner on the track.
There's no one really I can curse, I'm sorry. Vettel, my setup is not cursed. This is beautiful.
So Chris is doing really well at the moment, 3.1 second. Sorry, Chris.
Vettel's just being mean to me.
Good. Here comes Mr. Daniel. He's going to go to the outside of Locker heading against the chicane. They're going to be side by side. Both going to have DRS. Surprised not battling the car in front, really, considering they're both using DRS. So I don't know what rings Mighty's running, but it's mighty impressive. Pun intended. Got the back, no overtake, assuming. So back to Daniel versus Locker battle. Daniel's got so much more ERS than Locker. Oh my god, that was a late move by Daniel, though. He goes up the inside. It's the chicane. Is he late enough on the brakes? Not many people can outbrake Locker. Wait, Braver. They make contact. Locker holds on, though. Nice.
Vettel, how did your setup work out?
Stop reminding him. You're going to really annoy him.
He's been mean to me about my setup.
Ethan, first person to get a major penalty except from the drive-through we saw from Ellis.
Controversial from Silverine.
Here comes Destroyer up the side, gets him done into P14.
Vettel says using mine. Bull! Bull is what I say to that. We're not using mine.
Oh my god, he's gone for a spin! Timmer's round! He clipped the curb at the bottom corner.
Oh,
How many positions are you going to lose, Mr. Timmer? You can rejoin safely.
Careful.
Nice. Gonna pit. No, Chris out! Chris has crashed for the lead!
Oh, Chris. Oh, Chris. Why?
I jinxed it.
Why? Chris. You did not have to do that.
Someone just got penalty for speeding on the safety car or something. I think it was destroying Mookie. No words can describe losing a 3.1 second lead into the barriers. Nothing can describe that.
Wow. And now there's an early safety car.
Yep. There is indeed.
This does not benefit the medium runners at all.
Does softs.
Soft runners, it benefits 100%.
Now, you say that, but actually, in the race for F2, the safety car came out exactly right now, and everyone pitted for fresh mediums.
Including
What tyre you're on, pitted
medium
for fresh
runners.
mediums. Yep.
Interesting.
Because if you think about it, if you're in the top 10 especially,
Yeah.
the tyres are going to be dying off now anyway.
Yeah.
So, who's going to be the first one to blink into the pits? Fruit Boy.
Ooh.
Is the Skyline going to stay out? Is he going to pit? Skyline pits. Mighty, you going to pit as well? Or are you going to stay out? You're on soft, so I would expect you to pit. Anyone going to stay out? No one's staying out. Not even Dano's. Crunchy Bet. Not going to risk it. Star?
Well,
No.
the guys that pitted earlier, surely you're going to stay out. Surely. Josh.
Don't know.
Josh staying out.
But how position is he going to gain?
He's going to go, I reckon, P3. Or P2.
He is.
Might go P2.
Oh, it's going to be close. You need to keep your foot in. Use some ERS. Yes, lad. He's doing exactly what you need to do.
No, P3.
Oh, he hasn't quite got there, though. He tried. Found effort.
Fruit Boy's going on the softs.
Hey?
Fruit Boy went on the softs. Star's
So did
also
Star.
gone on the softs. That's interesting.
Did they mean to?
Hmm.
Everyone else staying out. Not going to expect Ellis to pit because he's on hards. Ippo's going to stay out most definitely on fresh mediums and Kabuki as well.
Rudy even decided to stay out on his mediums.
But ladies and gentlemen, can we just have some... Should we have some Fs in chat for Chris?
Oh no.
Oh
no.
I jinxed it. Because, you know, while you two were chatting about jinxing, I said Chris is looking in a great position. And as I did that, away it goes.
Shocking.
Yeah, blame me for that. He didn't even get much screen time again. He's going to get annoyed about that.
That is all you. Yeah.
But to be fair, when I was going to give the screen time, I wasn't using up any ERS. So that's on him. But honestly, head up, Chris. Move forwards to next week, which is Singapore. Oh god, you're not gonna want to go there either.
No one wants to go there. No one wants to go to Singapore. At all.
What's a better track? Go Portugal.
Well,
let's get that done.
Mexico's after Singapore.
Thank you for all the F's in chat for Chris. I'm sure he will enjoy that.
Well, after Mexico, Spain. Oh, I don't think he'll like that. What's after Spain? Is it Brazil after Spain?
Oh, Andy with an interesting comment, because look what tyre Mr. Fruit Boy is on, Andy. Tell me you think he's going to win right now with him on softs. He has got clean air. Yes, he can pull the pin because he's on the softs. But he's got to pit
Fruit
again.
Boy is going to have to get out of
doesn't.
DRS from Skyline. Because if he does not get out of DRS, Skyline can keep him a bit longer. And then his strategy is gone.
And also, Star's not been very aggressive, so I don't believe Star's going to be able to make those softs work. Unless he's got a different mood today, where he's going to go full send. But I don't know, I just feel Star, in recent races, in my opinion, he's been a bit soft. As in the pits goes Mr. Blue Sky.
Isn't Stars the one that doesn't use the setup?
What's Mr. Blue Sky? Oh, Dan is left.
Oh no, Dano.
It's fine under safety car.
Where is he? Where is he?
They got quite lucky with leaving the session. Well, them did it under
I
VSC.
think it's just dashboarded him.
Does that mean you get fresh tyres or no? I can't
No.
remember now.
No.
That's only in
The
quali.
car's still going round, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose so. Whereas in quali, I suppose it's not.
Well, apparently in quali, even if you do leave, the game might say you've fresh tyres, but you haven't.
We've discussed this slightly in the garage. He had to go softs, in my opinion. Okay.
I'm not sure.
Is he going soft then? Because you can do 12 laps on softs. And you could definitely do 10 laps on softs and go 10-10.
I just don't think that's the way. I think medium soft. Daniel.
He's crashed! Oh my god, he's crashed in the other straight! Jesus
no,
Christ, no one hit him!
Daniel.
Please, no one hit him! Please, nobody hit him. Oh, thank God for that.
Safety car's in this
How
lap.
have you crashed
after that?
How is it in this lap?
Oh, game. That's beautiful.
Okay, great. We've lost Lau for an Altori, we've lost a Mercedes, who was very confident. We've now got penalties going left, right, and centre. Locker and Dano. That's Dano's fault because Dano was behind. And now, what is going on?
Wacky's Deagle. W for Ellis.
Dano's just re-overtaken Locker now.
It's actually an F for Ellis because he readied up early.
And he had a drive-through.
Yeah.
Right. Back on with this race. I think Fruit Boy is going to have this under control, hopefully, on the safety car restart. No, my luck, I've just jinxed it.
He's got to get over a second ahead of Skyline.
When's he going to go? Final corner. Into the pits comes Dano with a new front wing change. Here he comes, let's do the safety car restart. Oh, it's Mr. Mighty. Oh, no, it wasn't. Mr. Mighty dropped a few positions, actually. I don't know why that was. Oh, wait. Dano, Fruit Boy, not Dano. Fruit Boy with the safety car restart. It's all over the AstroTurf. You don't want to do that. Oh, you know what? Ethan's looking racing. Look, Ethan's looking over the side. Jesus, Ethan, you're brave, aren't you? Locker's gone right around the outside. Locker made contact. How that didn't go too badly wrong, I have no idea. No, Timmer's round. Not Timmer.
No.
Oh my God, that's a massive crash. That is huge. Ellis has hit him. That is a big crash between Ellis and Kabuki. Ouch, that looked painful. That was Ellis losing the car on the curb, spun back on the track, and he had nowhere to go. And there you go, there's those two cars stricken in the middle of the track.
So, Ellis's fan, that's not a W for Ellis.
I think not.
Oh dear. Is that not even what safety car that is shocking.
Well, that Dano's crashed.
Oh yeah, he's just
But
gone W to F. What?
Dano's out.
Dano,
What is
what
happening
happened?
in this Grand Prix?
What happened?
We've lost 2 championship leaders.
Please tell us, Dano. Please tell us.
How have we lost 2 championship leaders? Who's this going to make the advantage? Who's third in the championship?
Well, even third in the championship cannot take the championship lead.
Who is it?
It is Timmer. But he is...
Timmer's P10.
He's 29 points behind Chris.
Okay, he's P4 in the championship and now far away.
Fruit. Skyline's on 36 and Fruit Boy's on 36.
Dano was AI mode. Remember?
Oh, yeah! So AI has
Oh
hit...
my God.
AI must have hit...
Let's hit the stricken cars
Yeah.
in the track. Drive through penalties for someone, I don't know who.
Country Bear. Country Bear's got one.
Oh, that's a shame.
Uh,
Oh, I
Yeah,
cannot
just
believe
Country Bear.
this.
oh, damn.
Right, at least everyone got safely through here this time. Back to the front though. Joshua looking all over the back of Mr. Skyline. Can he get a nice exit out the hairpins to try and draw alongside Mr. Skyline? They might have DRS, I don't think so though. Well, at least we know now why Mr. Dano is very unhappy about that. I don't know how his AI didn't avoid it.
Because AI is just stupid.
Oh, too much stupid, that was just unbelievable.
They are
Any
absolutely
overtakes
dumb.
on this? Ah, no words can describe the poor championship leader's luck. So, Timmer needs to go forwards in this race. P4 in the championship needs to go forwards. You didn't tell me that was.
I did tell you it was, you just don't listen.
Who was it?
So, I don't know which way round the league's got it. So the league's got it as Fruit Boy in 4th, Skyline in 5th, but both on 36 points, so call it going 4th. So the top
Between
two,
Skyline and...
top 2 are joint 4th.
There's a crash somewhere! Yes, there's a spin for Locker!
Why are you cheering for spin for Locker?
I'm not, that was a dying
Locker.
actually. Oh, he's got overheated tyres.
Locker, I heard that you were cheering.
No, someone else crashed the
Skyline.
Skyline! What is going cars with the track? Oh my God, everyone avoid. No, he's gonna hit him! Oh my God, Hippo's got straight into him!
No!
No, someone else crashed! Locker's crashed in the final corner!
Hippo's got penalty for that as well.
Ghosting's on, it should be off.
At least he can
But that's a
take a
glitch.
penalty off here. Oh my
Safety car.
days.
Oh my God!
Skyline, would you like to explain why you crashed?
Hippo just went straight into it. Did you not see him or something?
Chris, just cancel this race, yeah. Don't think we can do that, it's just crazy. This game don't make sense. We know, Chris, we know!
Oh my god.
So just think, Chris, you're still going to be second in the championship no matter what.
Also,
And
you've
you're not
done
losing
more than
ground
3
now.
laps. We've done more than 3 laps, so this race would only be
Chapter.
cancelled, but you'd still get points for the
Ellis
position
know
you're
what
in right
happened. Well, Ellis readied up early again, so he could be in big trouble. And then he's had a drive through, and then he crashed. That was it.
now. Look at Andy's message.
If anyone used to it, that was premeditated virtual murder. Oh dear, Dave, do you not like Skyline? Come on.
I don't know why Locker was spinning in the background either, but no, not Locker. Locker was spinning in the background.
Oh no, we're
This lot,
we're winding
honestly.
Chris up because we're happy. Sorry, Chris. We love you.
We don't mean to wind you up.
We love you long time. Is it possible for you to lose that championship lead after this race? No, Dano. You and Chris are safely staying P1 and P2 in the championship.
Chris, also you want to have your
And
chin up.
Dano,
Look, your championship rivals
because
are
of your-
out. I mean, the only...
Dano, because of your AI, you've lost your point score in every race.
Yeah. You have, actually. Ouch, that hurts, doesn't it?
Ouch.
That's a stinger.
That is. I believe the
What
only
is going on
person-
at the third turn 1?
He's the only person to have scored points in every race.
Oh, is Destroyer going to get in front of the Ferrari? Oh, he just doesn't. James Petty and Destroyer racing out the pit lane there. That was tight. So, the only person this is going to take advantage for is no longer Skyline, Dano, or Chris. So, Tim is in a good spot now.
Well,
So is...
Fruit Boy could make some gains. Fruit Boy,
Fruit Boy and Mighty.
as long as he
and
doesn't
Timmer.
crash, will take P3 in the championship. And stays ahead of Timmer.
What is
obviously.
going on? Why is it showing Ethan in the pits? What's happened to Ethan? His car's just stopped there. Don't get disqualified.
it has, it's disqualified
He has.
him.
Oh my god! Oh
The
my
hell?
god!
What the hell?
Oh my god! We're now down to 11 drivers. We're even halfway.
Don't want the championship rivals retire, so why would I be happy? This game is... Yeah. Of course you want championship rivals to retire. If you've retired, you don't want to lose ground too much, so... Actually,
Yeah, you should be happy about your championship.
Actually,
challenges
you've not
being
lost out
actually.
much. So, chin up, Chris.
No.
You'll be fine.
Like, the last thing you want is your championship rivals to go win.
Just think, this race is like watching a race without Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen. The top two are
Yeah,
out.
it actually is.
We're going to find out who's
Top 3 are out, actually.
Who's the best out of the
No,
rest?
no, like... Okay, not top 3. Tim is still in a minute somehow after his spin. Oh, honestly, I hope there's an admin in this race, because they'd just be like, oh, why?
Really,
What is
it
this?
It kicked me. Well, plus it showed your car had stopped and then disqualified you.
Oh my god, it keeps kicking drivers out and either killing them or disqualifying.
Oh dear.
Oh, honestly, this
Yes,
is
Chris,
great.
that's the attitude. Next week, Singapore, the best track in the world. For watching.
P.S. It's the worst track in the world for watching and racing.
Whoa! I don't mind watching it.
Whoa! Big words!
Don't mind watching it, it's not
bad. Chris, are you doing some commentating later on in the week
yes,
for a tier?
Chris.
Or you done yours?
Next week
Which
is
we haven't, have
Singapore.
you? When does Chris commentate? Is it tomorrow or the day after?
It's on F4. You've now commentated in F4.
So that's tomorrow?
No, Thursday.
Oh, right, yeah. They always do it wrong. What the hell?
I don't know what's happened.
Okay,
I
well,
don't know.
Hippo's...
Nobody more. Unless you're strange. the trouble is, now you've got to.
One, two, three.
You what?
Yeah, my head.
You're here.
Okay.
You're here. What
It
happened to
cancelled
you?
my microphone for like the last 10
Oh.
seconds.
Oh,
I got
God.
terrified to notice the controller breaking on me.
Kabuki, Singapore will be brutal. Yes, it will be brutal.
Safe cut in the slap, ladies and gentlemen.
It is.
If your
It
race
is
bet
indeed.
to win there is already out, who's your new race bet to win? Without jinxing anyone.
Yeah. Say the person you hate the most, and then you'll jinx them.
Alright, so, I don't hate anyone in this division.
No.
The
They're
kind
all,
of,
they're all special in their own little way.
yeah, Fruit Boy was usually an interesting safety car restart. Joshua, I don't really know him that well. Mighty's in a great position in P3.
I believe it's Josh's
Timmer.
first race.
P2 in the championship, or P3 even, is in the best spot to gain some points in his rivals. But when is this man going to go? Fruit Boy with the safety car restart, he's going to go for the exact
Destroyer
same thing he did last time.
penalty.
Oh, Destroyer's out!
Destroyer's retired!
Oh my god, okay, can we stop crashing?
Oh
We're going to have
my
no
days.
drivers left. Crunchy Bear is battling with Mr. Blue. Mr. Blue's
Destroyer.
actually gone straight on at turn 1 almost. It's-
Dana, ghosting will be on, I believe, because it's a street track.
Okay, everyone got through turn 3 safely this time round, thankfully. Alright, so this way we're going to have no drivers left. We're at half race distance, and we're already down to 10.
Oh dear.
Stars run off the track. Interesting. He has pitted his star, actually. He wasn't soft, but he's pitted again for mediums. And mediums will actually get to the end, in my opinion.
So-
Here comes James.
If you are all listening, you have all got points if you finish the race. Okay?
James up the inside, goes into P6. Who would listen to us? No one. What are you on about?
To be fair, they don't listen to us at all.
Oh, Mr. Blue made a big mistake out of that corner. He's going to get suffered by Mr. Star. Goes round the outside. Star gets position. In front, Crunch Bear's looking up the inside of the Alfa Romeo of Mr. Timmer. Up the inside. Gets the move done. Oh, it's Ferrari looking round the outside. Ferrari's looking racy. Doesn't get it done, though. And also, Locker's trying to do a switchback. Locker up the inside. That's not Locker. Yes, it is. Locker with a great move. Off the inside of Mr. Blue. And now Hippo's trying to go past Mr. Blue. Mr. Blue's had a terrible race here so far. And gets there. Why is the car still there? This is going to be a problem. They haven't got into the car.
Oh no.
Why is the car still there?
Oh, it's-
Everyone,
it's
see the car, avoid
Far
it.
enough away. I hope no one's going to the pits.
Hippo, don't do it again.
Don't go to the pits. Don't go to the pits.
Right, everyone's safe.
Whew.
We just have a constant car in the track. That's going to be a
Oh,
big
please no. Please no.
migrating host. Destroys land.
Destroyer, yeah. Destroyer was put host.
That's why it's messing it up, because the host has left.
No. Oh, there we go. Car's gone. Oh.
That's why it was messing up those, because the host had left. Oh my god, the Ferrari driver James always hit the wall there, trying to get past Tim. That was a mistake in the background as well for the AlphaTauri driver of Mr. Star. Off, and he's going to get dive bombed by Locker. That's not going to work, Locker. Oh, that's a bit of a mistake by Locker. He went for a gap that was closing. Should have backed out of it quick enough, and sadly he didn't. And he's going to get under big pressure now from Mr. Hippo. Mercedes driver. It's Mr. Hippo trying to overtake Locker into the station chicane. In front, there's a battle going on as well. Up the inside goes James. On Timmer. Gets moved done. Timmer trying to respond as James runs just clean off track. Timmer, the bad mistake actually out that corner, which means he's going to allow Stars to try and make the move around the outside. Not this time round, but he has got the chicane coming up. Can he carry the momentum into the chicane to get the move done, though? He cannot. So, Fruit Boy still with the advantage on 7-lap old softs. Those softs are going to start dying away very quickly. And we have seen already today how those softs really do die off, and they will put you in the wall if you're not careful. It's about going in the wall. Who's next? Doesn't seem that way, doesn't it?
Can't make any predictions of who's going to win it.
No, let's not.
But-
We did that before and it went badly. I think it was Timmer we jinxed.
I think
Last
Fruit Boy's
time.
going to try and take these softs to lap 19.
He's kind of dropping away from Locker now. He doesn't really want to do that. Alright, let's have a little go on board with Mr. Fruit Boy. How much he's struggling with the wheel through here? Because this is where you tell if your tyre's kind of going away. It's not yet at the moment, actually. Josh is 2.7 seconds down the road. Mighty's all at the back, half a second off. James is, Mr. Crunchy Bear's next, then James, Timmer, Star, Holocka, and Hippo in this four-way battle. With Mr. Blue a bit way back. I don't know what's happened to Mr. Blue in this race, but he's gone backwards.
I think he's enjoying it.
Don't think it's... He's in points, though.
Everyone's in points.
Locker's got lag issues because he just went backwards. Oh.
Oh, no.
Here comes Mighty round the outside against the chicane. You can make this move work if you have the inside line for the next corner. He doesn't. He backs out of it. But you can now get a good exit into the next one. I'm going to switch back quickly to the next battle. Hippo loses the position because Locker goes up the inside and doesn't have the inside line to go back up the inside. Back to that battle for P2 though. Here comes Mr. Mighty one more time. Round the outside against the chicane. Beautiful helicopter shot. Gets this move nice and easily done into P2. And there's a 3-second gap between him and next. Further back.
Oh, just got penalty.
Oh, that's a shame. As Locker is 4/10 away from next car. So, all spreading out again. When is your leader's tyres going to start fading? You don't want this fade, but...
Considering this track is known for penalties, though where the safety cars have helped, there's only 3 people got penalties. All on 3 seconds.
Well, yeah, but you saw drive-thrus, and I'll bet you quite a few of them already DNF'd.
Yeah. But those are still there. Let's just give them credit.
Well, Timmer just got a warning for that. That was definite.
No, Timmer never gets warnings.
Really? Go check his race director last lap. I guarantee it was a warning. Your tyres dying away now, Mr. Lock 3.0? No, they're not. They're pretty good at the minute. How are they good? Mine were dying at this point. I was sideways missed by laps.
He's safety car laps. Just notice how much ERS Josh has got. He's got none. Realistically.
Everyone's safely through. Oh, Blue Sky's in the mind of his own. He's lost like a second now.
Fruit was currently cruising in first.
Here comes Joshua. Josh has got no ERS. He's going to come under pressure from Mr. Crunchy. He's weaving on the straights. Don't do that.
Crunchy's got no ERS either.
Oh, well, advantage James.
James has got 30-odd%.
Side by side background. Here comes Star. Up the inside of Timmer. I said he wasn't aggressive enough last week's. And he's being very aggressive. Oh, guess the move done just. Here comes James round the outside of Crunchy to get P4. Both of them having DRS. James lay on the brakes, hit his teammate. No, James. You're going to get damage for that. I guarantee it, because that was a hard impact. Side by side in the background. Hippo looking racing. Hippo's at the back of Timmer now as well. What are they doing? What are they doing? Off the track goes Star. Up the inside goes Locker. Locker gets moved down into P6 now. Nice move there by Locker. Now needs to get his head down and catch the guys in front of him who will have penalties except from Mighty and Fruitboy who are currently P1 and P2 in this race. Oh my god, this is stressful, isn't it? In the wall! Beautiful. James in the wall, he's got damage, 100%. Because he wouldn't normally make that mistake there. Yeah, he's got damage. Look at the way he's struggling. Oh, he almost lost the curb. He almost lost it on the curb even. Up the inside goes McLaren. They make contact there. We'll only end up waiting in the wall.
Well said, we were doing well with pens and this 2 of them get on this again. Oh, for God's sake.
I did say Timmer was on an extra warning, so that should prove my point. Now, Crunchy Bear and James battling away. No moves this time round. Here comes Crunchy Bear. Is he going to go around the outside of James? You'd be brave man to do that, you know. Doesn't do it. Not surprised he didn't do it there. It's a hard place to overtake. Unless you set it up at the corner before. Oh, look at the way James is struggling. That wing damage is really affecting his performance right now. And I think he's just going to get absolutely smashed on the straight. No matter how much ERS you've got, with front wing damage, you instantly become a train. And that is what's happening. Up the inside comes Crunchy Bear. It's P4. It should be an easy move, but James is one of those late breakers. There's contact! Then he's going to go for a spin! No! Crunchy Bear, what are you doing? He's going to lose out massively here. Oh, reverse, yes. Get your car pointing in the right direction. Blue Sky's gone past him as well, so he's got a lot of work to do now if he gets points.
Like a bit trigger happy on the throttle.
He lost it on the curb, actually, after that he couldn't get it back. Round the outside comes Hippo on his team, Timmer. What a move there from Mr. Hippo.
Come on,
That's the first. Oh, he's gone! Hippo's gone! No, he's going to back on the track! No, he's hit! Oh. No! Hippo! He's been hit by Blue Sky! Oh my god!
Blue Sky!
Oh,
what are you doing?
He's just killed Hippo. Well, it happens. It happens. Now we're down to 9.
No,
and
I fully blame Blue Sky there. No. I say you took one of our fellow Mercedes drivers out. No, you're not getting a seat next week now.
This is getting a bit ridiculous now, isn't it?
Oh,
I can no longer see chat because my phone's dead. It killed
it's
itself.
not Hippo's fault he's doing there.
No, but both Mercedes out.
FFS cars has decided to stop when I'm trying to let it roll out of the way. I did a rocket.
Oi, don't say you did a rocket.
Andy, perfect revenge story for Skyline. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, Hippo.
Yeah, that's bad luck. So now, the one that's very much benefit from this is Mr. Locker. But Fruit Boy needs to pit again, definitely on those softs.
Technically, provisional leader, Mr. Locker.
Do you reckon they're all going to pit for a softs in the end? Because I think there's a lot of drivers here which actually need to pit again.
They've got to pit for softs, but are they fresh softs or they're warm?
It's a good question.
We won't know because the game doesn't tell us whether they're warm or not. They'll just say how many laps they've done currently. Oh, Locker has a bit of a twitchy moment.
Locker, I just upped you saying you're in a great position. Don't bin it. In fact, Locker doesn't actually have to pit again if you get this tyres to the end.
No, he doesn't. Yeah. Locker and Stars to get their tyres to the end.
And Locker don't have a penalty.
No. So,
Locker's in the best position.
Locker's looking to fit at least a podium. All depends when these guys at the top pit for their softs, how quick they are on them.
I will say, we've lost 9 drivers, only 18 started.
Yeah. Let's just say over that.
Well, we have. I did say earlier though, F5, you either have one of the best races of the season, or you have the most crashiest.
Andy, was it only Destroyer? You know just as much as we do.
Yeah. That was such a weird spin though for Hippo.
Oh,
He also got trigger happy.
He's no traction, isn't he?
Yeah, but even
it's hard for him.
Oh, here comes Star. Can he get past Locker?
Gonna make an overtake. Oh, Stars.
Backs out. You know what I said about Star backing out of overtakes? That was one he probably should have gone for.
You had the speed there, Stars.
You know what? Locker got such a terrible run out that corner.
Here. Come on, Stars. Take him.
No, don't. Oh. Round the outside of Locker. Gets moved done. He's into P4. Now we're going to see the pace of Star.
Take Stars.
Well, you see it. We just lost the car. We don't want to do that. Someone's lost the car again. Star, relax.
Must have got a warning for that. Must have got a warning for that.
Not necessarily.
He's on 6 seconds of pens.
We've got 8 laps to go in this Grand Prix. My phone is completely dead. I can't see chat, but...
well, if I was on for top 5 with penalties, yeah, we know. First game hasn't helped, so don't blame the grid. No, it's been a mixture, to be fair, Chris. It's been a mixture. Karuki, standard for F5 this year, it seems.
Well, his DNF. I mean, you did have no setup on. In the pits, it's Crunchy Bear for fresh sauce, most likely. Star got penalty, didn't he? No, it's a Ferrari. What's a Ferrari? Oh, it got fast lap, okay. So what?
Oh, God.
So James is on the move. He's trying to catch the cars in front and save his tyres towards the end of this race. So, what can James do?
I think anyone stops to first. Easy get to the end. They don't even have to save them. But I'm surprised. The top lot are not pitted yet. Surely, the earlier you pit for your softs, the more benefit you're going to have to catch people up.
Well, now, yes, I would completely agree with you.
Yeah. They should have pitted.
It's like Freeboy wants to extend this. It's like Freeboy wants to get to the end on these tyres, but I reckon he's going to get a puncher if he pushes it.
It can't. MT.
Like 20 laps on softs, that's a bit.
Yeah, Fruitboy can't take softs to the end. No. Not without them being really, really slow.
Well, no, it's risking puncher. Joshua, definitely not.
I'm not dared to take softs too much long.
Puffing House. Medium soft, interesting.
Has emptied the mighty pits. Follows mediums.
Oh, Joshua thought about it, but he's staying out. Star stays out, Locker stays out.
Just
They're both
can't.
gonna jump.
No, just can't take those meds to the end.
Look at his top right front. Looks completely dead. But he's trying to do the overcut, I think, on Mighty because he's thought about pitting.
No. The overcut, no chance.
Doesn't work. No, we know this. Where's he going to come out, though? He's going to come out in relations with James, side by side. James is going to get him, in fact. Nice, James. You're into P6 now. Top 6 result in his first Grand Prix, I think.
If Fruit Boy pits this lap, I think it's going to be close with Empty the Mighty.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. We can have a look at leader. How long do you lead? It's like 24 seconds in the pits, would you say? So, it's going to be close between James and Mighty.
I just know.
Oh, Star lost the rear. It's going to give Locker the best opportunity he's had at repassing Star now. Heading on to this back straight. He's going to go to the outside of Star.
Go on, Locker.
Side by side. Should be able to get the move done. That was almost close to a big crash, isn't it?
That was very close.
But he gets moved done. He's into podium as Locker.
I'm going to keep an eye on Fruit Boy, see whether he does pit or not.
That's what I'm thinking. He's still got all 4 wheels right now.
Surely his tyres are gone.
Well, he's still got plenty of grip. Well, not really. I mean, they are getting close now, so he's in.
He's pitted.
Okay, Josh has made a big mistake as well, so Josh's tyres are dead, but he's staying out.
This is going to be close. If it is 24 seconds,
what's Joshua
this is
doing?
going to be close.
Josh is staying out again.
Look how empty the Mighty is.
Well, empty Mighty James. He's pitted fresh softs. He's going to come out in front of him. It's going to come close between him and Timmer. No, him and Timmer are going to be side by side though. Is Timmer going to get him? Oh, they're side by side. Timmer should. Oh, there's contact. He's gone for a spin. He's in the wall. Fruit Boy's race has gone from winning to 0. Just like that.
Did not need to fight that. Oh my days.
It's going to be a very unhappy Fruit Boy at the end of this race.
He did not need to fight that.
But why has he tried to go for an overtake or someone on 16 lap old tyres around that corner?
Oh my days.
Andy's going to be happy.
Andy's going to be fuming.
Locker did tell me prior to this race he was going to win. I know it's a long way to go in this race yet, but he did tell me this. Can he keep it up?
That'll just be perfect.
I mean, Locker winning at the end. It'd be something else, wouldn't it? So, I don't even want to speak on now. Everything is happening. You don't even want to say anything. I said Fruit Boy was going to win earlier, so that's another commentary curse as well.
I'm just shocked what just happened. Why? Why?
Well, either way, it's costed. But James is now all over the back of Timmer. And Josh was staying out on the lap. Okay, Josh. What's your plan here, Josh? You've still got all 4 wheels at the moment. Fair enough, but
he's losing so much time.
He is. Here comes James. He's going to look around the outside of Timmer. You don't need to go around there. Oh, God. Timmer's in deep. He's going to do the switchback. Oh, my God. What a move by James. He's gone for a move I said you couldn't do. Fair enough, James. That was the move of the race right there. Many because I said you couldn't overtake around there, and you just showed me you can.
Locker's closing in on the lead of the race on track. He's currently net leader with the pens.
Here comes Mighty on Timmer. He's surely going to get this move done easily enough.
Should be easy. Sure.
It's only just opened DRS.
Oh dear.
Well, he's got the move done before the braking zone, so he's through into P5. It's top 5 finish now for Mighty. As long as he can finish this now. Timmer's going to keep falling back, though. He's on 17 lap old mediums. But I don't know how Joshua's still in this race.
Penalty. Starts penalty, Dames. This empty's looking good for a podium.
Well, Locker's got to get past Joshua now. I mean, he doesn't have to because of penalties, of course, but ideally you want to because Joshua's pace has gone off the cliff now.
10 lap difference. It's just inevitable, surely. Just
Well, it's not that, but it's
too silly.
It's 10 lap difference, but 21 lap old tyres. That's the difference. Where if you won 10 laps and they were on 1 lap, fair enough, wouldn't be such a big difference. But now there is.
No, he's going to the end, but he's losing so much time.
He's going to risk it for a biscuit. I respect that. Fruit Boy's all over like a timmer.
Who's having a biscuit?
I said risk it.
You said biscuit for a biscuit?
Yeah. What are you on about? Alright, here comes Fruit Boy.
Dear.
Is he going to look up the inside into turn 1? No, he's not. Back to leaders. Still safe and sound. I am listening to that song, by the way, which is why I added that in. That was perfect lyrics, really, for the moment. Here comes Fruit Boy! Side by side with Timber. You made contact with him before. You don't want to make more contact with Timber. That just really wouldn't go down well, would it? These two hate each other now. Here comes Locker to take this Grand Prix along the straight. Side by side into the chicane. Joshua's very late on the brakes. Even on the tyres. He's on. Locker's going to hold it around the inside. Locker with the move. There's contacts on the exit. Don't wipe each other out. Josh is having to back out of position, though. He's got DRS now. He should be able to re-overtake Locker on this straight. Still side by side for this Grand Prix. He gets back in front of Locker. Fair enough. This is really not going to help Locker because now Star's closing in.
Don't know. I'm sorry, mate. Star's got 6 seconds of pens, I believe. Yeah.
And Locker finally got
but
past
he's not getting
Timmer.
a podium. He's surely not getting a podium.
Joshua all over the curbs. Is he going to get one of his first races with a first win on track? Won't be with penalties unless Locker gets a penalty. But talking about penalties, we get them up because I know you lot will complain at me later on if I don't do it. So, Josh is on 3 seconds. But Locker, yeah, I mean, to be fair, Locker only has to pick up 1 penalty and it would be literally all down to the overtake. With 3 laps to go in this Grand Prix now.
Locker's just biding his time. He knows he's got the tyres.
Yeah. You'd hope so anyway.
Yeah.
There is no chance for a safety car now, so let's hope they just bring it home now. Timber's doing alright, but I think his tyres are dead now as well. Crunch Bear's using the curb, like there's no tomorrow, and Blue Sky's dropping back quite a bit. Here comes Locker for this Grand Prix though. He's now in the third position. He's got 20% ERS, which is a lot more than Mr. Joshua, so he should be able to get this move done. Around the outside, Locker takes the lead of the Abu Dhabi F5 Grand Prix with 2.5 laps to go. Can Joshua respond? That is the question. Can Star now pass Joshua? Now, Joshua got a very good exit onto this straight. He's got DRS. Oh, Locker lagged backwards. No, Locker.
No.
He lags backwards, which is why he's lost position in P1. It sucks when that happens, but now, Locker, you need to save your ERS. This race is now literally going to go down to the wire because Josh is not going to give that up easily now. He knows where Locker's strong. Locker knows where Joshua is strong, and Star's just waiting. And this is all helping James catch up on all of them. Yeah, James is back into it. Mighty's back into it. Fruit Boy's back into it. Who is going to win this Grand Prix?
Oh, no.
What?
James got so close to the wall.
So, yeah, he's already hit the wall once today. And he said plenty of drivers.
Days. I was just expecting his wheel to go pop.
2 laps to go in this Grand Prix. We want another 10 laps. Look how close they all are. This is unbelievable, except from Tim at 7.7 seconds down the road. But these lot battling from P6 are literally all within 4 seconds. This is incredible. What an end this is turning out to be for F5 in the chicane one more time. Bit of a move there by James. James looking racy. He's kind of left the door open for Mighty. Is Mighty going to take it? No, he's not. Locker's, no, Fruit Boy even looking further back. Starting to happen to Crunchy. He's overtaken. Fruit Boy crunches all over the place and crunches off the track. And Tim was kind of, I don't know what's going on there. Here comes for the race. Locker re-overtakes Joshua along the straight, just he did last lap. Oh, Joshua's hit 0% ERS now. James gone for a late move on to Kazar. What a move, there's contact. No, don't hit each other any more than that. Oh my god, look, Fruit Boy's over the curb as well. This is incredible. End to this Grand Prix. Here comes James. He's going to try and make a move on Star now. Star's got a car on his outside and on his inside. Oh, I went 3 wide. Mighty goes round the outside of Star, gets moved done. Star's going backwards here massively. Now Fruit Boy's trying to get past Star as well. Star's all over the curb. Fruit Boy with a switch cack. Fruit Boy up the inside of Star into P5. Back into positions. Mighty's going to get P2 in this race on penalties. If he can keep this up. Meanwhile, back to the front, though. It's all up to Locker. He's got to hold this on, though, for another lap yet. And anything can happen with Joshua's tyres dying out as they are. How he's not got a punch yet, I do not know, by the way. Oh, look at this. Fruitboy's looking racy on the back of Mighty. Mighty doesn't have to fight this battle, though, because Fruitboy has got more penalties. Last lap time. F5. The person who's going to start this last lap is Mr. Locker. Can he hold it from here? James round the outside of his teammate. His teammate's going to let this through, surely. He's not going to.
Yeah.
He fights it, but James gets
Just
the move
tires
done.
a shot. They are shot.
They are indeed. So now Mr. Mighty has got Fruitboy going around the outside of him. Fruitboy a bit right there before there's contact. Heading into the left-hander. Side by side. It's chicane. What a move there by Fruitboy. Finally gets himself back into P4. Locker's lagged backwards again.
Oh no.
Locker, stop lagging. He's now got to do it all over again on the final lap of the race because James has retaken lead of the race. Side by side, Fruitboy overtakes Joshua. This is going to give Mighty a double slipstream. Surely Mighty's going to try and go up the inside of both of them. It's the last lap. Might as well go for something. Fruitboy up the inside of Joshua. There's contact. It's his right-hander. Contact again. Joshua's round. They both make contact. Joshua's gone. Mighty's gone. That's ruined Mighty's podium chances in this Grand Prix. Now, James versus Locker for the lead of this race, for the win. Is Locker going to take this on penalties, or is he going to have to overtake James on track? What's he going to do? Locker's kind of dropping back here. James is doing pretty well now. Locker, you can just stay there. You don't have to do this. Fruitboy, your teammate's right behind you, though. Fruitboy is going to send everything. He might be a teammate, but he's not going to care one bit. No, Locker!
Oh, Locker!
What a save! He should have been in the wall. Fruitboy gets P2, but Locker just gets to the end. Locker gets to the end.
3 seconds. Within 3 seconds.
Oh my god, this is going down to the wire. No, he overtakes further back. So James is going to win the Abu Dhabi F5 Grand Prix in style.
No favoritism, but Locker
on penalties.
On.
No, it's Locker by 1.5 tenths. 1.5 tenths wins the race by in the end.
Oh,
Joshua gets P5. Mighty gets P4. Star gets P7 by 1.5 tenths of Crunchy. P8 is going to go to Timmer. But that is a race to remember for many, many years to come. The lead changed like 3 times that last lap alone. Blue Sky is going to come here to get P9, 2 points.
What's going on with Locker's lag? Ah!
That almost cost
more
him.
Easy. Could have been better.
James Schreier, I think I would agree with that.
Don't know if we're gonna get that point. I don't know. I think he's got to finish a certain amount of the race to get the point.
Yeah, you have to finish the last lap to get points. Well, you know it's finished last lap. You have to be on the last lap to receive those points.
The last lap.
Wait, who's saying it?
Dano.
No, he won't get points. Wait, who's he on about? No. Himself?
He's on about... No. He's on about is Hippo going to get that last point?
No, I don't think so. He crashed.
I don't know.
You have to get 2/3, don't you? 2/3 to...
will join. So we got
he hasn't got a headset.
James and Fruitboy. I suppose he's getting one.
Yeah, he said he would anyway.
Let's find out.
So, can you see chat? If so, you can maybe message Locker a DM and say, do you want to say anything? But... that is the race, ladies and gentlemen, and what a race
Let's see if he can join.
So Chris was the first DNF and from the lead of the race. I mean, how many times that lead changed is unbelievable. But it came down to 1.5 tenths. Jesus. I mean, it's 1.1 seconds separating top 3 alone. And yes, there was safety cars, but there wasn't many. There was 1 safety car. Or no, it was 2 even, but... there were at times where this pack could have separated so much, but you had like 7 cars within 3 seconds until a few of them crashed on the final lap of the race. But that happens. It's racing. That is very impressive how Mighty still managed to get P4 after that. After being in that little tangle. He knows it's going to cost him though. He definitely knows it's going to cost him. I don't look at your race director. I wanted to look at Locker's quickly. So you will see. Locker had a 5-second stop-go penalty actually. Didn't know about that. Oh, it's because he had contact, didn't he, with Dano on the safety car?
Yeah.
Yep, that'll do it. So let me just go into theatre mode and then we'll start our interviews.
Yay!
Would you like to interview anyone today, by the way? Who we got?
Only if Mr. Locker's got a headset.
He has. I can't hear you, but you have got one.
I have got one.
Hey!
Hello. Hey.
Include your audio, sir.
I have.
Is it just Locker who's joined?
We have James.
James, you there? Why are you all quiet for?
Where's Fruit Boy?
Well, you're very quiet.
I'll try and invite Fruit Boy again.
Alright, we'll give it like 10 more seconds.
Because he's P3.
Yeah.
Interviewing first.
I know, that's why I give him an extra 10 seconds before moving on. But I don't think Fruit Boy is joining tonight.
I will prepare the worst questions in the world for Mr. Locker. Right, I'm terrible at interviews, so it's all good.
Right, well, I'll start this off with a Mr. James then, yes? You include your audio, yeah?
I had nothing from Fruit Boy.
Alright, we'll move on. We kind of know what Fruit Boy would say anyway, like, his qualifying was decent, he crashed a few times, he won the race, he got a podium.
It was an up
He
and
had
down
contact with
race.
Timo and complained about that. Nah, I'm joking.
Oh dear.
Anyway, Mr. James, you are a very good friend of mine. Do you want to tell us how qualifying went, firstly?
Terrible. Just in short, terrible. I crashed into the pit lane.
You did. You very much did. Yes. Yes. I thought I wanted to start off with this actually. Oh, should we only see a Ferrari front wing appear on stream? So we kind of knew something had happened. Do you want to explain what you did?
I broke plates and yeah. Don't break plates into the pit lane. Don't do that.
Yeah, it happened.
Effort.
Now then, going on to the race. Obviously, you started like P15, P60. It's somewhere absolutely ridiculous. And here you are getting P2. Like, what the hell? You also had contact several times and lost your front wing so many times. I can't keep up with that.
Two times. I had to pit 2 times because of front wing. On
Yeah,
the
it was
first
one
goddamn
lap.
lap.
Yeah. And then later on.
Later on, like lap 20 or so. But that was good. That was an undercut basically for the softs, and it worked out pretty well.
Yeah, I saw you pit early, and I was kind of surprised you pitted so early, but, well, clearly you know strategy better than me, because, you know, you've done
No,
that superbly.
I really don't.
But, yeah, other than that, great race. I mean, you got any shout-outs? You got anything like that?
Not really.
Oof, you just, you know, insulted whoever wanted that shout.
No,
Anyway.
yeah. Actually, hold on. Shout out to Harrison, you know.
Oh, yes, I know Harrison.
The legend.
He's going to like that a lot now. He's going to clip that for centuries.
Better be.
There you go. You got any other words? You want to say anything else? Or?
No.
Alright, well, that's James, guys. Lovely guy. Just he's a bit shy, to be honest. I think so, anyway. But I'm now going to hand you over to the winner and Mr. Lincoln, who's going to interview him.
Asked about Singapore.
Oh, yeah, bollocks. Mr. Before you go, James. James, you there? How are you looking for Singapore?
I don't know. I haven't really done much Singapore.
Well,
I'm not sure if I will even race. I mean, it's really not on me. 'Cause I'm only reserving. But if I will, then I will be happy. And yeah, if things don't go wrong, then I shall be on the fight for a podium, maybe. Maybe not.
Again. Well, it's great seeing you up there. This was your debut race, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Debut race, you got a P2 in a Ferrari. What more could you want?
Nothing.
But you could say P1 and pole position.
Yeah,
Blah, blah,
I
blah.
wanted to say what. I didn't want to sound arrogant, but I wanted to say that. It was like 4/10 or 3 or something like that. The gap was like
Yes.
2.7 seconds.
Yeah, it was down to 1.5 tenths in the end because he had penalties.
Yeah.
So if you just pushed that 1.5 tenths away, you would have won this race.
Yeah.
But
Well,
as a debut
that's
race, yeah, as a debut to finish 1.5 tenths off, one of the great drivers of Locker, that's really good.
Yeah, thank you.
Right, now I'm going to move on to Link and Locker.
Woo!
Alright.
It's all good.
Alright. Yeah, enjoy your evening. Alright,
Oh,
Lincoln,
dear.
over to you.
Yay! Locker!
Dave,
Hello!
hello.
So, let's start with quali. How did yours go?
Not too shabby at all. Obviously, invalidated my final run where I thought I could have got a few more camps out of it. Probably put me, I think it would have been P3, P4.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, not too shabby at all. Not too shabby at all.
Can't complain.
Can't
Bang.
not complain.
Go on to the race, which for us, it was very crazy.
Eventful.
So, how did it go for you? And at
Um,
what point did you think you was going to win it?
Like I say, it was crazy, full stop. The
100%.
point where I thought I was going to win it, to be honest, was around about lap 20, 21, I think. So it was all just about not getting a pan, keeping the car on track, not failing it as usual, that kind of stuff.
We knew it was more a case when people's tyres were going off or they were going to pit.
But,
You were
yeah,
in
to be
perfect position.
To be fair, mine were going off, so that's why I sort of started taking it easy. When I saw,
How that was it? Josh who had his tyres like 10 laps more than you. How he managed that?
Yeah, I don't know, to be fair, but I mean, fair play to him. He kept it honest. And once I saw the gap closing, once I got under 3 seconds, I just knew as long as I sort of stayed within that region, I was happy.
Well, that's what I'm trying to remember. Was you lagging at parts of that race and thinking where the hell are you going?
Yeah, I don't know if that was me or if it was an issue with the lobby. I will be honest, because a couple of times I sort of paused and then flashed back, sort of thing. If you
look on stream, it just literally looks like your car just like gets picked up and placed behind the one that goes in front of you.
Yeah, like I say, I don't know if that was me or it was a lobby issue, but obviously I'm not going to complain after the final result. But
it was strange, but luckily you got the win. As I've had a quick look at members lounge, people have started to take the mick out of me, but not go for that.
Well, because I've got one before you.
Yep. Oh, I say S05. I mean,
yeah, but
right. Enough of that.
Yeah.
So Singapore, are we looking forward to it?
If I can keep it out the wall, keep it consistent, and sort of show the same pace, then I'm hoping to be speaking to you next week as well, mate. If I'm honest.
Well, I would say I hope so too, but.
Oh, great. Cheers, mate.
We love you, really.
I know. I love you both.
Yeah. Rocket, take over, please.
What, you scared of Locker? I mean,
he's scaring
the first one. Oh, I forgot to even change the Aston. Oh, that's my bad. There you go. That's a thrilling car. He's not a Ferrari. That's my bad.
New streamer, please.
Yes. Get one in. You need it. Honestly, any shout outs for you to Locker tonight?
Hippo said we love Locker.
Everybody loves Locker.
The Locker fan club is definitely going to be out there tonight.
But I did say to you earlier, Rocket, you'd be speaking to me tonight on the podium interview.
You did. You said you were going to win tonight, and look what you did. And I even said that on stream.
I know, because I'm a man of my word.
Are you now? Okay. We'll see about that next week when you just said you're going to get a podium.
We will. And I'll speak to you next week again.
Oh, he's a bit cocky, you know. He's a bit cocky. That's very good for you, Locker, and I'm glad that you finally got some good luck your way.
Thank you.
So, Lincoln, any last words from you tonight?
I mate. No.
Well, it's actually your last words on the sheet. That was a bit embarrassing.
Yeah.
All right, well, fine, we'll go with it. So, if you like this track of this beautiful track, Abu Dhabi, you've got Division 4 tomorrow and Division 3 the day after, 8 o'clock to watch quali. No, other way around. Division 3, then Division 4. Just fire me already.
No! Not happening.
Oh dear.
Oh, okay, well, I'm staying in. Don't forget to tune in next week for Division 5 again. It's going to be just as mayhem, just as battly, just as crashy. Everything you want in F5 is in it, I guarantee it. Okay, down to 1.5 tenths of seconds. That's amazing. What more can you want? But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching tonight's stream. I hope you all have been drinking, eating, and kind of been enjoying in that one. I don't know how you can't enjoy that race, to be honest. But yes, have a good rest of the evenings. Be safe, and see you again soon. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye!